back to the game, everyone. We last left off. Our merry band of adventurers were delving their way through a dungeon that they had been magically teleported to. And in this dungeon, they had encountered
Door.
a series of doors. Doors have always been a problem for this traveling band. They seem to have difficulty opening even the most simplest of doors. This one, however, well, they open one door to find another door to find another door. And let's see here. Let me see if I can get things centered up on them. We have them here. Oh, would help to be on the right game control. There we go. There we go. I can see that now.
Why am I standing next to a monster of some kind?
Oh, that's not supposed to be on the screen right now.
Don't worry about that. But on
You didn't
unrelated
see
note,
that.
Rand, roll for initiative. Only
You didn't see anything.
Perception check, right?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Just kidding.
Oh,
Actually,
I'm not very.
I was actually using to test something. I've got a script I was be using with Arthur's character here shortly, if all goes as planned, and that token just happened to be handy.
I don't like being near these sketchy statues. Who left me here?
I see a black room, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you don't see anything yet. You will here shortly once we drop you in. So give us a second. We'll get you started.
I hope so, because I've got dark vision.
Yeah.
You had.
Do undead have dark vision?
When you're dead, you can't see anything.
I don't know. I could be undead.
Jason, what do I have to roll to get back to the park? Or are we doing it later?
Oh, you're fine.
Okay.
Just walk to the right.
Yeah, just
Okay.
walk to the right. You're good.
I thought there's like spike traps everywhere or something.
It's okay.
Don't lick the walls. You'll be fine.
Just don't lick the walls. You'll be fine. So this is actually what one of your teammates is currently staring at. This is a door that has a number of locks in it. And if you remember, we left off at the end of last session with our intrepid archer attempting to pick this door for you. The intrepid archer had identified a number of locks as potential real locks, as he discovered that there was fake locks and real locks, and some were trapped locks. And he spent some time with me rolling that information so that you can see everything with a box around it you believe is safe, and everything that is got an X through it you've either determined is fake or is trapped.
And you marked them, right? Like with some kind of didn't
yeah,
you?
if you look on the screen,
Yeah, I was
Not on the screen, but
cutting
in
into the.
character or something like that.
Yeah, character he did. Yeah, he marked
Made a
the moment.
dash.
Yeah, he
of
made
some kind.
a gash on the stone beside it. A dash. I see what you do there. So we busily have him working in these locks. Are you ready to start seeing how well you can pick locks there?
Yeah. Let's see if
Okay.
I can get proficient by the end of this.
Which one are you going to start with?
Bottom left.
Okay.
Going clock.
Okay. Works. Okay. Give me. We'll do 5 rolls, and then I'm going to take care of getting Arthur's character in here.
Okay. And just a straight up dex check, right? Because I'm not proficient.
Yes, because you're not proficient. Straight up dex checks.
Okay.
And
Let's see how today starts.
Let's see how the day starts. Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and give me 5, and then I'll narrate what happens on those 5. Okay. So.
Not horrible.
Not horrible.
Not great, but not horrible.
Except for that.
This one right here, correct?
Yep.
It goes click, and you feel the weight of a bar or something retracting. You feel the lock mechanism moving. And then the next one above it, which is right here.
Mm-hmm.
Making sure I don't miss any because I posed you on mine. The same thing happens there. You hear the bar and the click. When you get to the next one, which is right here, you're not sure, but anything actually happens there.
Okay.
It's almost like the lock might be empty. When you get to you feel the mechanism move and slide. And then when you get to the next one, which like, you put your picks in, move picks around, look back, and then you very quietly curse under your breath because you realize there is no mechanism whatsoever in that lock. Now, while he's in the middle of doing this, because each one of those takes about 5 to 10 minutes, depending on the mechanism of the lock. And in case you're wondering how I can base that information fairly soundly, the guest monster is actually proficient in picking locks in real life.
So why am I doing this? Matt, you're in. Tag.
Because he's the guest monster.
Me in, but I'm big.
He's muted on his screen. We're hearing him over your mic, Jason.
Yeah, no, it's
Oh, don't worry.
easy.
I heard. He's big.
Okay. So while that's going on, what is the rest of you doing? Or are you, or Arthur, you're going to be dark for a second?
I am
What is the
dark.
rest of you doing?
I'm trying to find my character right now because for some reason I see nothing. Oh, there we go.
For some reason you didn't.
Thank you.
And I'm
Yeah,
talking to a red light.
Uh,
So we don't see anything changing in here as he's going through these locks, right?
No.
Yeah. What's with the statues?
Well, the statues were the statue. Water
Lost your mic, Jason. Like we're getting
No, he's here.
secondary.
No, no,
Hop
no,
out,
no, it's-
Brian.
No,
You.
my head was turned.
Okay.
The statues themselves are the statues that the water was coming out of whenever you jumped in here and you stepped off the platform where the room started filling up with water and you quickly got doors open and stuff so the water wouldn't drown you.
Yeah, I think Grunt actually knocked one of their heads off, as I recall.
Yes, he did. It was actually the one over here in the Oscar, the wrong one. The Oscar is currently
Cool. So they're currently no longer water coming out of them.
no, there's no longer water coming in, and you guys are just kind of sitting, chilling around and working around the room.
Another door over here.
Yes, there is a door over there. Actually, that door opened and
It-
discovered to be a solid wall behind.
Yeah, I think we opened up all the doors, didn't we?
Yes, you did,
Yeah.
Okay.
including
That's-
the one back here with the magic mouth on it.
I hate it. Hate it. You keep cutting right out on me.
Sorry.
Yeah, you say about 3 or 4 words, and all of a sudden it's blank for a second.
No, I'm
happen
not
for everybody?
listening. No, I'm getting you.
Okay.
Must just be
Yeah.
a Canadian thing.
Yeah, for you, Rand.
So, as you guys are milling around the room and looking at the tokens and the walls, what are you doing there, Ro?
I want to check out. Is this really a solid wall? Was it tested?
At the time, no, they opened the door and it was solid, and they moved on. 'Cause I
Let's.
think they're a little bit more concerned about being drowned.
No, fair. Well, now let's check out the wall itself.
Okay.
What do I got for that? Investigation, or I just poke it with my axe?
Well, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna poke it
You
with my
wanna pound the
axe.
wall or you want to beat the wall?
Let's Grun style it. I'm gonna beat the wall.
Okay.
Gundam style.
Opa Grundam style.
Oh my gosh. Let me see an attack roll just so I can see how well
Yeah,
you Grundam style it here.
Okay, I will do the versatile, so I will do the
Okay.
Bing.
Oh, that sucked. Jason,
Can
did you see that at least?
Yes, I do. I'm actually looking over here at Marty going, why is this appearing on our screen?
It doesn't appear on anybody else's.
Well, at first I thought it was him drawing it.
Oh,
I
I saw-
realized it wasn't his color. I was
I
like,
saw
wait a
it.
minute. Okay, so you rear back with your axe and slam into the wall, and there's a crack. And then from behind you, you hear a building sound, a building pitch, a whine. It gets louder and louder. The symbols on the dais begins to flash and flicker and flicker and flicker and flash. And then they
Poof.
crash into existence, and a person is standing there.
Do we decapitate him? Do I still have
You
advantage?
do.
Well, he's behind
Fireball.
me. Q's is listening to all the bad things that can happen. All right, so we got so we all hear the whine. So we all
Yes.
turn and look. Who's
I
all
would
in the
assume
room?
you probably do.
Do they hear it over there too? Or
Oh yeah, they would have heard it.
So
It's
every-
loud.
all right. We can turn around and see. Describe yourself. Horo. Fulmar.
Arthur?
Sorry about that. The wife asked me something. What was that?
Describe. You just. Sorry.
You just suddenly appeared in the room
I thought that was me, but I was waiting for somebody to say something to me.
from the portal that you and I talked about before.
Yep. Yeah, I'm on it.
So,
You got a half orc standing in front of you with a big old axe, kind
Wha-
of menacingly up, and he's asking for you to identify yourself.
yeah, and to your immediate left is a minotaur, a missing horn, and a half ogre looming behind the minotaur, and to either your right or left, depending on where you're standing, or behind you, is a person with a rapier at his side.
Elf?
Elf, yes, I knew what you were. I was just leaving that part out.
I forgot. I just had to look it up.
Jacintar.
And the room itself is dark. There is no light here. You can see, obviously.
Well, yeah, I can see, obviously. So I just spawned into this room, and I'm
Being accosted.
I'm kind of how would you say weary at all these people around me, or things, because all I see in front of me is a minotaur with a broken horn.
And a half ogre behind that.
And the first thing I think is that I'm about to be attacked.
That's probably a good assumption.
The rest of you see an elven person bamf into the room through a flash of light and through the similar sound that you heard where you teleported here. And he is standing kind of leerily looking around the room. Crap, where am I at? What have I gotten myself into now?
So is it like an armed elf or just a?
I'm armed with a battle axe. I have chainmail armor with a fur-lined cloak.
That's okay. So we see. Are your weapons drawn?
Well, yeah, my battle axe is drawn. I'm afraid I'm being attacked.
When did you draw it? Like you just popped in, and I've already got my axe out.
He
So-
actually would have had it drawn when you appeared. because he was-
Okay, I was gonna say.
I
'cause do I
walked-
He was
just-
actually running on the other end.
Okay. On the other end, I ran through a swamp trying to avoid some lizard men and came to this portal, found a key, put it into the portal, and lo and behold, I'm here where I don't know where I'm at.
Okay, so there's no momentum. He didn't just run straight into my axe. I can't use that.
No.
excuse.
No, I landed on this portal and poof, I'm standing still with an axe drawn.
I think your best bet's to scream out "What the f" like really loudly.
I was thinking that, but I was trying to be polite.
Well,
That's
you
good.
can skirt it. You can just say "f," not the real word.
I know, but you know what I mean.
All right, if we're not saying anything, Grunt's gonna step forward.
No, this is where you die. You better hurry.
So this Minotaur has just stepped forward, and he has a lot. The half orc has stepped forward. He is also armed. You now see a large female ogre.
You best start explaining yourself. How'd you get here, little fellow? Oh, no, you're not a little. Okay, I'm seeing his thing down.
I'm
below
like,
looks like a halfling.
No, yeah.
no, I'm a half
he's an
elf.
Okay, you're a half elf. I keep looking at your thing down below, and I keep thinking you're a halfling. Oh, he's a half elf. Sorry.
Male or female?
Male, half elf fighter. And as this minotaur type thing comes towards me, I back away, watching everybody, draw my axe, and say, "Where the hell am I?"
Do we get opportunity attacks?
Not yet. Not yet.
Only Bertra would be eligible, anyways.
Yeah, only Bertra would be eligible.
Are you speaking in common?
I'm speaking in Elven.
Oh, like Grun's
Oh,
like,
great.
what the fuck is he
Grun's like-
saying?
So Rogan is especially pissed at you right now.
Jeez.
You made the wrong choice.
So, Grun, was your comment not in common?
My comment was in Elven.
I know yours was. Was Grun's comment? Was he speaking in common?
Wait, I only know Common and Minotaur. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Well,
that's
no, I
right.
do know Abyssal as well, but yeah, it'd been in
Okay.
Common.
Okay, he's
Corum,
not moving at
kind of pipe up a little bit. He's kind of like sitting back. He's got like his arms crossed. He's like leaning up against the wall, grateful for once that it's not him getting attacked by Grun. and he will calmly say in Elven, "If I was you, I would put down that weapon and apologize to that beastly creature beside you."
What the fuck you say, Corum?
Rogan's gonna be looking between Fulmar and well, the half elf that's there, and Corum, like shifty elves, probably working together.
Right. And so the half orc looks unconvinced. The Minotaur with the broken horn looks angry, and the ogress just really hasn't, or the half ogress hasn't even said anything yet.
Her
Okay.
presence does much.
Okay, Falmar is going to take another step back and say in common that where the hell am I and who the hell are you?
Oh, this is some sort of temple. Maybe it's not a temple anymore. And I'm Bertra. These are my friends.
Bertra,
Extras.
you know who the fuck this is?
No?
Then why are you talking to it?
Well, if he's an enemy, I can just kill him.
She always talks to her food before she eats it.
Hey. But don't eat people.
It's an elf. I don't think that's really considered people.
I'm going to slash your throat soon.
Did you say
Right.
that?
No, I'm saying.
All right, so Grun's going to ask him because I don't know where we are. How'd you get here?
I'm going to totally ignore Grun because Bertra was being very polite.
Okay.
I will bow to Bertra, lower my axe, and apologize for startling, and explain that I am Falmar and I am on a quest to find my friends who have been kidnapped.
You said that in
Okay.
common, I'm assuming, right?
Yes, in common. I started
Okay.
talking common once
Okay.
I run being a common dick.
See, some things never change no matter the campaign.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you from? How'd you get the key to get here?
I was traveling across the swamps, trying to take a shortcut to the hills and mountains, and found a obelisk type thing with a portal in the center and a key. And being as there was a symbol of a mountain or a mountain rune on the side, I assumed that's where I would be going. That being said, again, where am I?
You're in
Rogan's still-
between a bad place and a bad, I don't know. You're in a bad spot. He's going to walk away from him. Go back over to Q. Q! We got another
yes,
fucking,
Mr.
I mean,
Gunn.
another elf guy here.
Do you guys need help with him? Otherwise, I'm almost done with this one, and it's tricky.
He's got a thing for half ogres, evidently. He's okay.
Sounds like he was just being polite from here.
Whatever. You done yet? You need me to take
There's
it?
like,
back away, muttering about
there's
pointing.
like 5 more.
Okay.
Sorry, Mr. Grun. There's a lot here, and I'm not really an expert. I
Have
don't
Roll
think
do
you're
it.
chopping through the store.
Isn't Roll the Rogue? Why is he not doing it?
Still no. He's still not. I'm sorry.
Hey.
Okay, and speaking of which, give me your next 5 roll. Okay. So that brings us to this one right there. You definitely put your picks in there. Getting used to these locks now. And click, 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 and it opens or moves.
Hey, Anthony,
Yeah.
you're not turning me on or your microphone.
Mike shouldn't be picking.
Yeah, your little thing pipes up every time I hear you breathe out your nose or something.
That's Anthony.
The next lock that you
Huh.
put your take erupts with flame. Dex check.
Balls. I knew it was coming eventually. They weren't all going to work out. Dex check or dex save?
Dex save. Oh, nice. You
How much am I
definitely
taking?
step to the side and avoid what you avoid the front of.
See, that's what Roche would be doing. He's got that magic hand thingy.
You don't want to know where his magic hand goes.
So you take 10 points push to the side just in time to avoid the brunt of it. The rest of you, and this happens while you guys are interrogating or trying to get to know who this half elf is that appeared out of the middle of nowhere. The gout of flame goes shooting down the hallway.
Down the hallway.
Yeah, towards us in the center.
Yeah, towards just the center. It doesn't go that far. It just you feel it more than and hear it more than actually get hurt by it. However,
That's
the good
good.
news is you were able to actually open the lock. You just tricked the trap while doing it.
Sweet. I'm just gonna look back to the group and be like, Dora, I got this.
You okay? You okay, Q?
Is he missing his eyebrows?
Yes.
I haven't got my eyebrows back from like 3 times ago when we were in that one. I lost my eyebrows because of you, Ro, because of when we were in there
Yes,
and
the
I was
tower.
messing around with the lock and you just pushed it open and I lost my eyebrows because of it.
Doing a good job, Q. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, Mr. Gunn.
How's the new guy?
The next
Okay,
lock you
new guy's
you
dead.
mark There. New guy's dead. So the next actuate right there. You put your picks in. You just can't quite seem to figure out how to make the mechanism work in it. It's almost like there's not one. That brings us to this one right. Or do you want to try that one that you couldn't get to work there, one you just exit? Or
Missed one.
okay.
Because this should have been the 10.
This
This
one-
should have been the 11.
Correct.
No, I'll skip it for now. I'll come
Okay.
back and take another look at it later. See if
This-
it's.
that one's opened. That's the one that blew.
Oh, that
up.
one is open.
Yeah.
I thought. Okay. Yeah.
You're good.
Failed a perception.
You go in and you start working, and you feel something slide, move. Make a deck save.
Oh man. Let's see. I'm gonna slowly die from this. Yeah, that's gonna hurt.
You take 22 points of damage from the poison needle that comes out and jabs you in the finger.
Woo.
You can feel the poison go in and burn. The rest of your checks are at disadvantage.
Perfect.
How you doing, Q? You there yet?
Not great.
Are we there yet?
Just give me a second.
Are we there yet?
Is that your blood?
Q, are we there yet? Q. Hey, Q.
Hey, Mr. Grun, I think Corum needed you for something.
Hey, Corum. We there yet?
So Q, despite the needles, and now that it's disarmed, you know that because you had to pull your fingers out too quick, you didn't unlock that lock. Do you want to go at it again or skip it?
Was that the 10 then, or the 24? I guess now it's the 10.
10.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try it.
Okay. So you go in there and we'll take the 24 for that. You go in, you start working, and you realize, oh, there's only a needle trap here. There's not a lock.
Ah, balls.
And that brings us around to the next one, which is on moving. You have pinpricks in your face. Your blood feels like it's.
I am gonna look at Corum and say, feeling a bit weak after these traps going off. Any chance you could heal me up a little?
Let me go find our cleric friend.
Our cleric left, remember?
Oh, that's right.
I've got something in my bag. I'll pull out the 2 regular healing potions.
Okay.
Sweet, I will down them both if.
Okay.
I think Corum has another potion too.
So that's-
I can't see effectively how hurt you are.
yeah, no one can right now. So
You could probably see that I look a little scorched. I look like I'm bleeding from the hand. I might look a little rough right about now. Looking a little less rough.
if you drink both of them, take 18 points of health back.
I'll take it. I look much less rough.
You need a rogue? Hey, Q. Hey, Q.
I'm just gonna do my best to ignore him.
Hey,
Okay.
Q.
Keep going.
Work on the next.
Hey, Q.
So you definitely put your picks in here and trying your best to
Q!
avoid the broken horn minotaur. And just as he's getting really, really annoying, you feel a satisfying click, and then there's a grinding sound.
Oh, I didn't roll for that. Did you? I mean, I'll take it. I'm not proud.
Hey, Q. How you doing?
I'm just gonna glare at him and just point forward to the now
Hey.
open door.
Door's open. Good job, Q. What is it?
Is that
Shit.
is that another door behind that door?
Is it another freaking room?
Yep.
I'm gonna lean against the wall for a second, and I'm like, Mr. Gunn, do you wanna go check that out for me?
So
Need
it
a rogue?
looks like
I
By
just
the
need
way,
you to touch that door real quick.
I believe, doesn't Q gain proficiency now?
yes, Q mark proficiency for lockpicking on your sheet.
Oh,
You mean,
that was totally
Coming
worth
that
it.
way.
Woo!
you mean touch the door? Is that what you said,
Homer, go
Q?
touch-
Homer's going to ask if there's an exit anywhere.
Is it,
We
okay,
don't know yet.
is it okay to touch the door?
Foam, I believe there's an exit to the left. We're just picking locks on right now.
If you want to touch the door, Grun, go right ahead and touch that door.
No, I'm asking Q if he wants me to touch it. Is it safe
Oh,
to
okay,
touch the
sorry, I
door?
thought you were asking me.
Mr. Gunn, I don't know. I just know I need a break from touching doors for a moment.
All right. Well, I'm missing a horn. I'm gonna at least look to see if I see anything that looks weird. Because my perception is so awesome.
Now there's what it looks like as far as the physical door. It looks like all the other doors. It's smooth. It's metal. Appears to be a door there, Grun,
A mirrored door, just like the other ones we saw,
just like the other ones you've seen so far.
that were or weren't trapped.
It's like the first door. Exactly like the first door.
Was the first door
With the-
trapped?
Hold on, with as many locks?
No, there's no locks in this.
Okay.
It's
Woo!
it's
I was gonna say,
completely
fuck.
smooth. No, it's completely smooth, just like in the card I got thrown up there.
Can I do a history check to determine how I remember us getting through the first door?
Yeah, because I don't remember. Brian doesn't remember.
So there was one door that was there's one door that was a regular door that we broke in. The next door Bertra and Grun, I believe, chipped away at what looked like some glyphs on the side and broke an arcane lock. Then
Correct.
we came to a locked ass door, and now there's this door.
Yes. Only, Grun, you're the one up close to it. Give me a perception or investigation check there, whichever's the
Other-
best for you.
Other than the first one I did?
Oh, sorry, I didn't see it. This door doesn't have any, because you know what you're looking for, because they pointed out whenever you guys were trying to mar the surface to break the arcane lock. On the first one, it doesn't have any kind of arcane locks at all.
Or does it have a knob or a lock or anything on it?
Nope, it's just a door.
Do you want to try and push it in or pull it to the side, Gran?
Hold on a minute. I just want to take my axe and kind of just touch the door with my axe. Almost regretfully, but yes, I'll do that.
Okay.
Wait a minute. I'll pull my axe back. There's a new guy. Hey, new guy. You a rogue?
No.
Fuck. All right, I'll touch it with my
No
axe.
to that too.
So are you just touching it with your axe?
Yes, I just want to make sure it's like solid and really not going to jump out or cut my finger off my other horn.
Make an intelligence save.
Oh, fuck. That's my jam. Fuck. I'm 40 years older. Oh, you said intelligence check, not a save?
Yes.
It'd been the same thing. I get plus
Same thing.
0 to
Okay,
either
no
one.
matter. That's actually perfect. So you reach
Yeah.
out, fully expecting there to be a door there, and you touch it with your axe, and your axe goes through.
Ha! Look at that shit. Who's the rogue now? So I see my axe
He's
go
gonna
through,
lean
right?
over and just look at him and like point to himself.
Look out! Oh, unlock the door, Q. So my axe went through it, right?
Yes,
No, nothing bad happened.
nothing bad happened. Your axe
All right,
goes through.
I'm gonna walk through.
Put your wiener in it first.
Come
Well,
on,
I
everyone.
think he lost that.
While they're doing that, I'm going to introduce myself to Fulmer and just say, Q, I shoot things with a bow and apparently pick locks now. Your name is?
I
Sir?
beat things with an axe.
Oh, excellent.
I
We
uphold
need
the
more people
law.
to.
And I destroy the.
Sorry,
Ah,
I grabbed the wrong token. Grun, you walk through no problem, and you turn around to look behind you, and you can see the rest of your party. Bertra, are you going to walk through that door?
Yeah, Bertra's walking through. She can't
Oh,
let him
Hold on,
go
I'm gonna hold up
alone.
my hand for her to stop. I don't know if she can see me or not.
No,
She-
I can't
no,
see.
she can't. You can
Alright.
see them; they can't see you.
I was gonna reach back my axe again and see if it still goes through the door the other way.
Okay, well, you reach back, and Bertra, you see an axe appear halfway through the door, like it's lodged in the door.
Can they hear me if I yell something?
I don't know, can they?
I don't know. Can they?
Yell! What are you going to yell?
Hey, guys, you guys can see me, right?
No. Oh, wait, I can't. Can I hear him?
You can hear him, but you can't see him.
Okay.
Uh,
And you,
Another
see the axe?
fucking door.
really? I put my
Another-
head through.
Freaking door.
Here's where I got to ask you the hard question, Bertra. Make an intelligence save or check, either one.
Oh, that's fine. I'm slightly more intelligent than.
And Grun,
Yeah.
We're about to find out.
Okay, intelligence.
Hey, yeah.
Exactly the same.
so you,
Team cloth.
so you walk right through that door, right there in there with Grun. Well, you can see back down the hallway at the rest of the party. Is the rest of them following, or are you just going to stand there and turn the other person through?
We were talking.
Okay, so you were talking. So you look around and you turn around, Fulmer, and you go, you notice there's no Minotaur or Ogre down the hallway any longer.
My first thoughts is to mention to everybody that it's nice and quiet for some reason.
oh, we
What
definitely would
happened
have
to
heard
the
them
big
talking.
old hornless one.
I assume he figured out the door.
Hey, guys. What's the other door look like, Jason?
Fulmar's going to step ahead and see if he can find them.
I'm getting a grunt while they're coming down the hallway there.
Yeah, we'll go. Was there a reason why we didn't go the direction Quorum was?
Because Bertra would have had a hard time fitting through it without being all cut up.
Oh, gotcha.
And because I want to prove my luck against a door that I really shouldn't have.
Now,
We're
Grunt,
I'll
this
never admit
last
it, but it
door
was
and see
100%
if,
pure pride.
Yeah, it's gonna be another hallway on the outside. It leads us to where the end of this these 8 fucking doors are.
there's another door on the other side of that. I
It's
really
gonna
like
go-
the one you just
it-
went through.
It's gonna go in a fucking circle and come back to the stone wall that I was trying to break.
Yeah.
And what are the rest of you doing?
Speaking of which, was there any mark on the stone wall when I cracked at it?
No. You made
No
a few cuts
dislodge,
in the
no nothing.
rock, but you didn't dislodge anything.
It's solid wall. All right.
Yeah, Mr. Rowe, it seems like every time you hit it, we get a new adventure, so you should probably spend some time hitting it.
He's gonna look at it like more elves. I don't think so.
Maybe if you hit it somewhere else, you'll get something besides us elves.
Maybe if I hit you into it, we'll have one less elf.
So, Grun, Berkshire, there is another door in front of you, just like the one you just.
Oh, just like the last one?
Yep.
I do the same thing. I'll take my axe and kind of try to touch it, see if it goes through again.
Tink. There's a door in front this
Hey.
time.
This one's real. Is there any locks or anything on it?
Smooth surface.
Fuck.
You shall we try and push this one in?
I touched it. Nothing happened, right?
Correct.
Okay. I'll use my awesome perception skills to see if I
Okay.
see anything out of the
Okay.
ordinary.
Okay, while you're doing that, you don't see a thing.
Looks safe to me.
Okay. Let's push it in.
All right.
Takes you a few seconds. You realize that it doesn't push in; it rolls to the side, but it opens.
Hey, Bercher, we're the new rogues.
So,
Oh.
Cora, there's a
Yes.
door, and you can hear Bertra and Grun talking on the other side. It's a little muffled, but you can hear them talking on the other side. But there's a door there.
Do I need to roll anything to
What are you doing?
figure it out? Investigating it. Gonna tap around it.
Give me an
Gonna touch it.
investigation check. So you start tapping, and you're fairly confident there should be feeling something there, but there's nothing there but air.
All right. I'll move forward if I can.
Wait,
When you-
Grun's gonna start tapping the walls to his left and his right with his axe.
there's walls there. Click, click, click.
Oh, okay.
So the rest of the party, because you were headed, generally down the hallway, you just watch walk through a door. Literally, just walk through the door like it wasn't there.
Yeah, I wanna do an Arcana check on that.
Okay, give me an Arcana check. Yeah, it doesn't take you long to figure out that's an illusion spell. As long as you believe that there's no door there, you can pass through that door.
So if you
Can I-
believe there's a door, you just run into it.
Can I make a minor illusion of one of those doors with like 100 picks, like right behind me?
If you want, yes. You're evil, but yes, you can.
I'm just joking.
You should. You should definitely do that.
So I'm going to do this now that you kind of know the trick to it and you can explain it to each other. And just so the other two of you know what I was doing, you you both failed your checks. And because you failed your checks, you didn't know what to expect. Therefore, there was no door.
Ah,
If you
Okay.
if you
Yay
believe
for
there's a
being
door, you
dumb.
walk into a door.
Exactly. It's actually how. You guys gotta keep in mind, this dungeon was actually written by Gary Gygax, so it's got a lot of those kind of crazy things in it. So now that you all believe there's not a door there, there's not a door there, and you can see the rest of the party, and you can see actually where Grun and Bertram have moved another door aside, and they're now facing another door. Let me get to what that door up here on the screen, because that door is not smooth. It is a little different.
Yeah, it has 100 locks on it. What
It
the
does
hell?
not have 100 locks on it.
has one.
It looks like that.
I'm not fucking touching that. All you guys, show me how it's done, rogue.
Okay, so
It is currently 1:01 in the afternoon. Right?
okay, so in this procession of endless doors, the fifth door has a large dial in the center, which you can see on the picture. The numbers 1 through 21 are inscribed around the dial, at even intervals. There's a silver bar extending from the top of the dial and pointing to the number 1. Okay. On either side of the dial are a row of numbers, 2 rows to the left and 1 to the right.
Bunch of freaking numbers. We got this,
Ah.
right, Bertra?
Can I take a guess at this?
Sure.
Okay. I'll make my way to the front
Okay.
and just have everyone stay back.
Oh, I thought we were the rogues.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this involves math, man. I don't think you're gonna get it.
Well, aren't you like still like reeling from your
Poison.
poison prick in your finger?
Probably. I don't know if this. I don't know if this involves a check. Can I get that pop up again one more time? What was it?
Got it. Did it pop up?
Yeah.
I can put the numbers in chat if you want me to.
What numbers in chat?
The numbers actually
On the
inscribed on the
dial.
outside edge of the door. It goes around the dial. It goes 1 to 22, and there's a set of numbers in the top left, on the right, far right, and the bottom left.
Yeah, if you guys just click on the picture in the handout he's got shown, it'll make it bigger for you guys.
Yeah, so you can look down, or I can put it in chat if you'd like.
Actually, I don't know. I don't think my character would get this, so I don't know if I can.
Well, if you can get it, that's fine. I'll allow it.
We're working on the last one.
It's a 13, a 16, and then
Yeah, we both did the same thing.
13 to 16,
Yeah.
okay. And what's the last one?
the last one should be 15.
Okay, make an intelligence check at advantage, please.
But I'm poisoned, so it's just an intelligence check.
Yeah, just an intelligence check. Because I'll tell you, you are right, but let's see if Q figures this out.
Nope.
Nope. Bro, are you going to get up here and help me?
Oh my god.
Yeah, sure.
I can see you guys are struggling with doing math. You mean you need me and Bertrand to figure this out?
I can't figure out the last one. It was like 13, 16, 6.
Explain to me what you're doing.
So
What are you
the first one you just add the previous numbers. So 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 plus 2 is 5, 5 plus 3 is 8. So 8 plus 5 would be 13.
Whoa,
Whoa.
slow down.
Bertra.
Bertra, this next one is 1 times 2 is 2, 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 4 is 8, 8 times 8 is 16.
4 times
No,
4
no,
is
no, no,
not
no.
8. 4,
No, no.
It's, everything's doubled. 1 times
It's just double.
1 times 1 is 1.
Yeah, so times
Bertrand tells everybody how it really works.
Yeah, Bertrand watches you guys struggle through the first numbers, and then goes, 15?
All right, so now I got to do it. Yeah!
Oh,
Maybe I should be giving you guys ask for
who's
me.
the rogue now?
Hugh, I'm so disappointed in you.
Oh my god, we can't do shape checks, but we can do math.
You couldn't do math.
Yeah, but what number comes after on the 15 one?
There's just 3 numbers.
it would
I
be a
know.
13.
I think a 12.
That'd be a 13.
I know there's no critical things, the critical success on a check, but come
Yeah,
on, man.
yeah,
I wrote a
yeah,
freaking
yeah.
20.
Because it was -1, then -2, so the next one would be -3.
Okay, so that door slides aside, and guess what?
Hey, another freaking
Another
door.
Another door.
I got this, guys. Don't worry about it.
Poor Fulmer's going, where's the exit? Where's the exit?
Palmer's
Oh, I
sitting
think-
back here wondering if he wants to be here or not.
Exactly.
There's an exit just beyond this door, and that door, and maybe another door.
I
Well,
don't
Palmer's
think these
going to
doors.
speak up right now and one ask what the hell's going on with the Minotaur at the front.
I'm a
So-
rogue.
He's
very
he's
roguish.
an angry Minotaur who's dealing with some recent old age complications.
I feel much
He
wiser
can't hold-
as I get older.
Yeah.
Bladder problems. He can't. He's a little incontinent.
He's
Still-
constant.
Poop gets stuck in his fur.
I'll get stuck in your fur when I wipe you with my ass.
The fifth portal opens, reveal yet another door.
Probably gets stuck.
This one is nearly featureless, like all the others have been. It has 3 locks near the right edge. And for the first time, the corridor is not unmarked. There's a hole on the east wall, about a cubic foot in size. And it's filled with a tangle of brass keys. And another hole on the west wall is empty and has a brass plate that lines the base of it. So there's a hole on the left side that has a tangle of brass keys. And there's a hole on the right side that has a brass plate in the bottom of the hole. And there's 3 key locks on the door.
Hey, we got some keys right here. We got some locks right.
I only know how to play the flute in the lute.
Rose.
Mr. Grun, you can figure out keys. Just take the key, put in the lock.
Grun's gonna hold out his hands and no row. I got this. You had your chance. You're not a rogue. I'm the rogue. And Bertra, she's my teammate. Come on, Bertra, come up here. Let's get these locks open.
You know,
Stand
I'm
back here.
I'm starting to think that these doors don't lead anywhere, and we should just go the other way. I feel kind of bad. I kind of forgot something. I have a shrinky potion in my bag that can make me small enough.
I gave that to you like the very first session, didn't I?
Yeah. I mean, I think Bertram would forget about it. Probably, maybe.
Hang around that Minotaur long enough, you will.
Hey, say that out loud.
Well, I did not speak clear enough.
I don't like this new guy. He's kind
Shall
of
we go
cocky.
the?
I like him. He seems to have a good sense of humor.
So
Elf.
before I grab any of these little keys, it's like a it's a big pile of them, right? Not just
Just
3, a bunch
pile.
of them, right?
Yeah, there's a pile of them. There's like 8 or 9 of them there. Several of them are brass. A couple are just iron.
Okay, I want to kind of take a look inside the hole just to see if I see anything that's like chop my arm off.
Nothing like that. Especially with a
Alright.
check, nothing like that.
So I'm not gonna use my. I'm gonna break out. Bertha, don't get scared. I'm gonna pull out the Giant Slayer. I'm gonna use the end of that to kind of scrape some of the keys out of the hole onto the floor.
Okay. So you using the tip of the sword blade, you the keys, and you guys hear a clatter of keys as the whole pile collapses to the floor.
All right, so I'll grab 2 or 3 of them, just random. Doesn't really matter.
Okay.
And then I want to take a look at the locks. Just look at them.
The locks themselves are made of brass.
But I'm looking to see if I think there's anything trapped on them.
Okay. Give me a check.
Ah!
No traps.
Oh, this is easy. So I just grab a random key. I'm gonna stick it in one of the holes and turn it.
No.
Mediterranean.
And he's pausing, so I'm gonna die or lose another
Yeah,
horn or
sorry,
something.
I didn't hear you. I was reading on my
Oh,
screen.
I
Didn't hear
grabbed
him either.
I grabbed one of the locks, stick it in the hole, and turn it.
It makes a satisfying clicking noise.
I'd rather grab a key and stick it in the hole myself.
Yeah.
It's Grun. He often mixes things.
Okay.
My point exactly.
I'm gonna grab another one,
Okay.
stick it in the hole, and turn it.
You find one that fits in the keyhole. You turn it. It makes a satisfying clicking noise.
This is freaking easy. Hey, Berkshire, you want to do the last one?
Oh, why not? Which one?
I don't know. I just grab shit. It's worked so far.
Okay, I'll pick one up that looks similar to the one Grand's been doing and put it in.
Okay. So you find a key that fits the third empty hole, and you put the key in there, and it makes a satisfying clicking noise, and nothing happens.
Bircher, what'd you do?
Doesn't work.
I mean, it doesn't work. Can I
Doesn't
put my
work.
axe on this door as well, right?
Yep,
Okay.
it's there. It's real.
And it's made out of like what, steel or stone or?
It's made out of the same kind of metal that the other one's made out of. By the way, this
Whole hallway. You cut out. I'm assuming you're saying the whole hallway is
Yes.
made out of metal.
yeah, the whole hallway is made of metal.
Rogan's got an idea.
Okay.
He's gonna come up and he's not touching it because he doesn't like touching things with his hands. So he's gonna mage hand
Mhm.
some of the keys onto the plate, the metal plate on the other side.
Okay. So there's some brass keys and some iron keys. I think they got at least one of the brass keys is in the door. The other two may be iron.
You said
So
there's how many keys? 9.
9 keys total. 7 of them are brass.
So 7 brass, 1 iron, and 1
Steel.
steel. All right, so an iron, a steel, and 7 brass keys. And the locks all look like brass.
Yep.
He's gonna. So what's currently in the locks?
There's 1 brass key and an iron and a steel key.
He's gonna measure out. He's gonna put 2 brass keys on the plate.
Okay.
Does anything
Nothing
happen?
happens.
He's gonna grab the steel key and put it on the.
Nothing happens.
What are you
he's
doing,
gonna
Ro?
Swap it out for the iron.
Nothing happens.
He's gonna swap 1 brass, 1 iron, and 1 steel.
Nothing happens.
Ro, I'm confused.
He's gonna examine the plate.
Okay.
What kind of locks they keep in your house?
Sorry.
The plate itself is made of brass.
And he kind of doesn't look have any mechanisms, or does it do anything, or can the plate be moved?
Not that you can tell. You want to give an investigation check or something like that? Pretty sure that's a solid plate.
Ro, what are you doing?
Thought maybe the keys had different weights or some sort of trick to them.
What? What do you
Maybe
mean?
maybe the keys weigh different amounts, and there's like a certain combination of keys. There's 9 keys, 3 locks. Come on, they can't
have
all
no-
just be 1 key.
I have no idea what you're saying.
Yeah.
Bircher, let's break down this door.
Homer's gonna step back a ways and
I'd-
have a chat with Q.
Okay.
I'd prefer to find someone and just get them to do the doors. I'll happily take the shrinking potion and I'll just go the other way. But I am getting tired of these doors.
I mean,
I'm gonna call from the back. Do you guys need the pseudo rogue yet, or
Are you still reeling from your poison?
He's
I'm
he's
still not
feeling
feeling the
better.
best?
He's
Oh,
still,
I am feeling much better apparently.
still not great, but you're no longer as muddy headed now.
Graham will at least walk back down there and tell the folks that, hey, I got all the keys and the locks, nothing happened. And then Ro started putting like keys on a plate for some weird reason. I think he's a little touched in the head. I'm not sure what's wrong with him. But anyway, that didn't work either. Anybody got an idea?
To Falmer in Elvin, I'm gonna say, he's, like I said, he's cranky. He recently got older. It's really weird. Don't touch green light, apparently. And then I'll continue walking forward, and I will take the keys from Grun.
Okay.
I'm going to say something in Abyssal back at
Okay.
Corn. I don't know if anybody else there speaks Abyssal. Otherwise,
Yeah,
I
I
won't say
don't
it.
think they do. And
Okay.
or it sounds like you're chewing on glass. So what you're looking at, Q, is you got 9 keys total that you collected from Grun. 7 of them are brass, 1 is steel, 1 is iron. There is a circular door in front of you with 3 locks on the right-hand side. Those locks are made of brass. There are 2 holes in the walls, one on either side. The left one's where the keys were at. The right one has a brass plate in the bottom of the hole.
Okay. Can I take all the keys and put them on that plate?
Okay.
Do any of them stick, or have unable to pull, or feel like a different weight, or anything?
No, they don't.
Well, there goes my theory.
as you're pulling the keys out of there, though, and you reach in and you pull them out again because you're playing with weights and seeing if there's a weight issue, you happen to pull. Well, let's do this. Make an intelligence check.
Sure, it's not wisdom.
Yeah.
Damn.
Sorry. So when you're pulling it, you make a connection. Brass locks, brass plate, brass keys. Oddball
Are-
keys.
Are
Brass-
4 of the keys not really brass then? Because you said there's 7 brass, 1 steel, 1.
7 brass, 1 steel, 1 iron. So you reach out and you take both the iron and the steel key and you're looking at them, and you've left
Mhm.
the other brass keys on the plate, and you hear a click sound. And hear a grinding sound as the door side.
Did you get it?
Doors open, folks.
10
Oh,
foot beyond that is
Jesus
another door.
Christ.
Jason, I feel like you took my constructive criticism of no doors and used it against me.
I think so.
So what, now that that door's open, there aren't any more, right?
Wrong.
Seventh door blocks the hallway ahead. It has 7 a moon, a hexagon, a triangle, a square, a star, a pentagon, and a sun.
Do they move?
Nope. They're etched into the surface of the door.
Can
I don't know if you read that Victorians out for a second.
Yeah. I saw
No,
it.
Yeah. I see the door unlocked. That's as
Yeah.
soon as you said there's that click, audio went out for me, so I missed everything. But it looks like the door opened. So
Yeah, the click and the door opened, and then there's another door just beyond it with a set of symbols on it, like the picture depicted on the screen now.
all these
Um,
doors.
on a whim, can I touch the moon, the triangle, the square, the pentagon, the octagon, the star, and then the sun?
In that order?
Yeah.
So you
Number of
touch.
sides.
Okay. So as you touch those, each one of the symbols begin to glow soft. And the door opens.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna I'm gonna hold up
Oh,
my hand
just-
before everyone runs
we're all
in.
Here, yes, before we all go in.
I'm
So
gonna
say
push
you-
everyone back real quick, and I'm just gonna take a look in there and make sure nothing's gonna murder me the second I walk in.
All right. So as you poke your head in there and look, the 7th portal opens to reveal a vault lined by the same metal as the 2 statues, one of an armored fighter and the other of a man in robes clutching a long pole, stands in the corners near the entrance, on the left side and the right side of the entrance. Along the a sealed vase, a sealed glass bottle filled with a white mist, a large stone chest, and a table supporting an open book in a glass case.
Don't let Bertha see that book.
I think Miss Bircher only carries about 1 book, to be honest. I'm gonna yell back to the group. Well, first off, I'm gonna yell out in happiness. Best rogue ever. I think I
Thank
got the
you.
last door, gentlemen,
Thank you. You're
And-
welcome.
lady.
Hey, Elf. Looks like they opened the door. Let's go.
I will step forward and hopefully not explode.
Okay, you step forward into the room.
Hey,
So now
Elf.
you have
Yeah.
a clear view and you can see the different stuff around.
Come on, Elf.
I'm
Elf.
sorry. You said this was a statue in robe, the 3 chests, the book with the glass
From the
case,
thing.
big
Well,
chest.
Here's this Bring a. Over here is a. And then here is a glass case with a book in it. 3 small chests. There's actually a glass setting on the, or just on the same table where the books and the glass case is at. There's a glass bottle with what appears to be some kind of fog in it, and then there is a vase as well.
It's,
All right,
Arcana
Best rogue
check.
ever.
Arcana check the potion.
The bottle.
Yeah. Looks
Okay, go ahead and
looks
give me the
magical.
check.
Hook.
So you pick the bottle up, and you look at it, you show your hands. The smoke in it kind of drifts around, and it's got kind of a red tinge on the edges of it. And it actually looks like it's trying to move toward your hand, where you're holding the bottle, like it's trying to move toward your hand.
But it's trapped in the bottle. Hey, Grun, you want to drink this?
Hey, what you got there, Ro?
It may or may not be alive.
What may not be alive?
He's gonna shake the bottle and mix up all the.
What is it?
It's fog.
It's fog.
He holds up the bottle, Grun, and it does appear to have fog in it. I want everybody in the group except for Fulmer to make a wisdom check.
Oh, yay!
Oh, I get left out. Oh my god.
That's because you didn't. Oh, wait till we get these checks out of the way first, and then I'll answer. There's a reason for that.
Jesus.
We are a wise group.
We are
I'm
not a
not
wise.
Guys, I hope there is nothing deadly in
Limit-
here the way you are rolling tonight.
I
Holy
rolled
crap,
2
guys.
fails. Wait. Roll
So-
Oscar's wisdom.
Sure.
Wise old
Let
elf.
me roll Oscar's wisdom
Yeah, please.
because apparently we need it.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Oscar's good.
Even though it's roll with advantage, I don't care. Flies in, is perched on your shoulder, Q, and as soon as Grun starts looking at the bottle, he starts squawking agitatedly and looking at the bottle.
Grun does or Oscar does?
Oscar.
Oscar.
Do you squawk?
Thought I was
hasn't
getting
stopped
turned into
Yeah,
a
squalling
he
bird.
looks
down here.
agitated.
I will say to the group, Oscar clearly does not like something about that bottle. You should probably give it to Mr. Coram to identify.
Sure. I'll
Hey,
hold it.
Coram, catch.
Don't throw it.
No, that's
Just
not
roll
gonna
that
throw
core,
it.
thanks.
It's like
You
I'm
toss
holding it.
to him.
No, I'm not
I'm
gonna throw
going.
it.
I'm going to pass it to him.
Okay. Form, are you going to try to identify that?
Yeah, I figured I don't know. Does identify just kind of work like with multiple items at one time, or how does
Yeah,
that?
you can do multiply. If you had him in front of you, you can do multiplies at one time.
That's what I figured. So Coram will set it safely behind him
Mhm.
along this.
Okay.
I will
Okay,
also
okay.
say to the group, do you want me to try to open these or check these chests for traps, or do you guys just want to swing them open and see what happens?
No, I got it.
As you're all right next to the chest, I'm so glad you did that.
The big,
Oh yeah, the one over towards me. Thanks.
the one next to Grun.
So is this an invisible hand, or do I see it?
You see this one?
All right.
This one's a little ghosty hand floats by.
What's the
You
matter,
flip
Ro?
the
You
chest
scared to touch it?
You flip the chest open, and inside of it is the glitter of gold.
The mage hand starts picking up gold.
There is in total, and I'm not going to make you guys count it. In this chest, there is 1,500 gold pieces.
Good lord!
Woo. Hey, who's a good rogue now?
How are we gonna carry all that?
Still me, Mr. Rowe. You're picking up you're picking up gold from an empty chest or an unlocked chest.
Yeah,
There
sure.
are-
You're just
there are two
jealous.
other chests in the room.
All right, so 250 each. Is that what we're doing?
Once we work this out, yeah.
Does anybody have a bag of holding?
Mine.
I'm just trying to
Uh,
figure out if we're like adding it as we go or all at the end or.
You might want to wait till you finish getting the room looted before you count your.
Yeah,
bags.
just put it in the party loot handout for now, if you want, Rand.
Yeah.
I would recommend, yeah, we hold up just in case we don't want to carry it all.
Bertra will start dragging it towards the towards the portal entrance because,
So
well,
there are two smaller chests in the room.
What and the stone one you said, right?
Yes.
But there's 3.
Let's get that one
There's
next.
3 small ones. One's actually made of stone. Yeah, that one
Yeah.
there. So are you checking or just flipping it open? What are you doing here?
It's flipping it open.
Okay, so you flip it open, and within it, you see the glitter of a softly silver-ish platinum coins,
Softly Silver's platinum coins.
400 platinum pieces.
Woo! Once again, the mage hand is busy.
Maybe these doors
Who's-
were
Move
worth.
to the ne-
Who's the
move
best
to the ne-
rogue now?
So, Jason, before any other chest open, and I should have done this earlier, I'm gonna throw this card down. That doesn't really
Oh,
help us probably now, but
Hold on, let me get it to where I can. Let's see.
I meant to throw that, but
Anyone
we
else
were
has
opening
got
chests too
the
fast earlier.
treasure? Okay. That's fine from here on out. How's that? I was gonna move it to the side so I have it on my screen. But it's on your
And just wait. Here comes the next chest of 20 copper
Okay, so you open the next chest.
the
or no
non-stone one.
gold.
Okay, so you open the next chest, and it contains 400 platinum pieces times 2, so 800 platinum pieces.
Whew.
Real quick question, Ro. Who's the best rogue now?
I mean, the card's an effect thing, so your character didn't do anything.
Calm down, guys.
Oh.
Just open up some
Now
chests.
there is one stone chest left unopened. There is a vase with a plug in the top of it,
And the potion over here.
and the potion, and then there is a book on the table in a glass case.
I want to examine the book.
The book appears to be a spell book.
I like spell books. Can I? Yeah. Let's check this table out first. Spell stuff's usually tricky.
I thought you were a warlock.
Shh. Don't worry about it. I will investigate the table. It's my highest roll yet.
So you investigate that, and you see there are etchings in the glass of the case.
Yeah. So, does it look similar to the etchings we saw in the other the swamp tower?
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna break the wood
Okay.
to get the book out. That's
Okay.
the plan. So, like the case is like on top of, or like a cover over top.
Yes.
I will just hack at the.
Oh shit.
Poor Grun. He just reads too much into things. Roll initiative.
Q's away for a second. He's gonna come back like, what happened?
how far is
Oh my
Bertra?
god!
How far away?
How? I was just wondering,
far did you
Bertra.
get?
Yeah, with the trunk full of gold.
Well, we'll leave you where your token's at. You're about two doors down by the time this happens. So go ahead and roll your initiative so we know where you're at.
Okay, I have to say this. For some reason, it's telling me to click on a token.
Yes, click your
Oh.
character.
Yeah, click your
Problem
character.
is, I'm clicking my character and nothing's happened.
No, your
click
token.
click
Click it. Click
Click
the
I
it.
know
table.
what you mean.
it in your on your sheet.
Hold on.
It was
Hold on.
still telling me to click it after I did that.
Hmm.
Now I
You
finally
gotta
got-
do the triple left click, then double right click.
Good.
Is
You're
that
in.
what it is?
It put you in for some reason. What was your first roll?
I really didn't see it.
You didn't roll
That's-
yet.
didn't
There's
roll, it's a
nothing in
five.
I kept rolling. It kept saying attempted to use roll command looking for value.
Oh, so it didn't roll it all, and then just rolled a 5.
No.
Okay,
No.
cool. Somebody else in there. Let's see. Rose in there. Who's in there? Runs in. Orian's in there. Butcher's in there. All there. Look at that. So
I don't see a bad guy.
you don't see a bad guy. I don't either. It's not there yet. Because suddenly that statue that you've been ignoring in the left corner, the one that looks like a man.
Fulmar was examining the statue.
Spinning it, I did mention that 3 times.
Yes, you did. Well, as you're examining it so closely, it doesn't seem to move or react at all. until someone smashes the table,
Hey, hey,
and then it springs to life.
Did I not say warlocks are supposed to be intelligent?
Good job, Rogue. Who's the best Rogue now?
still me.
Q's still gonna be pointing at his own face with disdain from over here.
Before anybody can move, though, the monster gets to move first.
You're coming through Jason's mic instead of yours.
Yeah.
For the record, I think everyone supports the monster's decision at this moment.
Yes.
Oh,
The first one hits, the second one does not.
Good luck.
So is it like a iron golem, stone golem thing or something?
it's a golem. Yes.
Okay.
Still a stone golem.
Okay.
So it slams into you with the first one. Damn, that hurts, right?
Yeah.
Did you already put damage on?
Yep.
Okay, good. I was like, if you have me do it, you're in trouble. Okay, and you're first up in the turn on the road, so you good to go.
Jesus Christ. Whatever God here. Yeah, let's what do I got here? What do I got here? It's metal?
You're a warlock, you have a patron.
Buy the Hexblade.
And it's a stone golem.
This is so yeah, my agonizing blast, is that considered a ranged attack, 120 feet, so it'd have disadvantage right next to me?
Yep.
Yeah, well, let's just go with my I get hold on, I get a bonus action, and I'm looking for my bingo. So bonus action, I am going to use my Hexblade's Curse.
Okay.
So it's cursed for 1 minute. I gain bonus to damage rolls. Oh no, I get bonus to damage rolls each for proficiency, critical on 19 or 20, and if it dies, I regain hit points.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna whack it twice.
All right. Back at it.
1.
That misses.
Sorry, didn't mean to press that.
You're fine.
That one
Oh.
misses.
Sorry, that's all soft falls. I'm sorry. But yeah, yours misses too.
Oh,
Actually, you
so-
hit it, but it kind of skitters across its stone form. And it's not quite through it at all.
Does no additional damage from proficiency bonus.
No.
All right, let's go. Do it again.
Okay. That one bites into it.
It'll do an additional 3 damage, so it'll do 7. And it's magical. So it's back up. And Roguelin is that was a bonus action. Jesus. Movement. That's an attack opportunity if I go through, but it puts things between me and it, and everything hurts right now. You know what? No, maybe we'll take it out. I will. Oh wait, do I get flanking on it?
Yeah, technically you would.
So that should have been at advantage.
Yeah.
So take that as the first attack, and I should still have a second attack.
Yeah.
Do you want to take the damage off the first one, the 12 instead of the 7?
No.
No. Damn. All right, I will do the second one at advantage then. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to use Brian's rules here. All right. So here will be the second attack at advantage.
Oh,
There we go. +3, so 14. So 7 and 14. And then I will move slightly to the side, and I will be able to flank it. We can beat this thing to death.
Bertra, suddenly you hear a scramble and clatter of weapons behind you.
What? People starting fun without me? Turn around and look up
Alright.
and start moving towards it. So one...
Were you physically carrying the chest or dragging?
Oh, dragging.
Okay. That's
Wait,
what I
so
thought.
Birch just grabbed his chest and drug it out? I
Yeah, she
I
started
totally
dragging
missed
the
that.
chest of gold out.
Yeah, she was just dragging it towards the entrance because there's no way out of this room, so might as well drag it. But yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Is there any really way past all this?
I just shove me against the wall.
Yeah, you can shove Q against the wall.
I'll shove him against the wall.
You gotta
Okay.
say, pardon the junk in my trunk. I didn't mean to put my trunk in your face.
Do I need uncanny dodge?
Yeah. Will I be in range of the golem there? I can't tell how big it is.
It's a little bit larger than most, but it's still a sizable creature.
Okay, so I'm not in range.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'll just continue to move, burn my action to move through.
Okay. Archer comes shoving back up the hallway, pushing people inside.
So that's probably 10,
Close on there.
20, 30. Yeah, so she'll just stand there with the swords ready.
Yeah, I think this thing is well and truly flanked. Leech ready.
Haha, go squick squick.
Chill the wizard. Don't give me ideas now. Are you gonna attack anything, Bertrand?
No, I had to use my action to get there.
Oh, okay.
How much movement do you have?
30.
It's
Yeah.
30 feet is.
Yeah, but it
Yeah,
costs
but
you
I
double
was in
move
the
to get
way.
through that doorway.
Yeah, all the people in the way, so.
Cora,
Makes sense.
Corum is going to pull out his rapier, sneak in this gap here, and I'm going to booming blade.
Here.
And for some reason, I don't do my thumb. Okay. Ugh. It's not good.
yeah, it's not good. At least it was normal effect, but it missed. Oh, it missed horribly too. You booming bladed. Now, who's directly across from that?
What about flank?
Oh no, it's at advantage. Yeah,
I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't. That I did the damage miss.
the damage
Critical
miss.
miss.
Oh,
But
yeah,
you're
the
supposed to
damage.
roll at advantage.
Oh shit! I get advantage.
Yeah, because he's flanked.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Just give me another. There you go.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
take the first one. First one missed.
All right,
Christ,
that's funny. All right, Corbin shoots back.
Okay. Q. Bercher comes shoving through and mashes you against them.
Of course, I'm gonna move directly into combat with it.
As Q backpedals down the hallway.
Yeah. And then I'm just going to try to shoot it twice in the face with an arrow.
Your first arrow hits it, bounces off it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Sweet.
Run. Bercher's
All
running
right.
away.
So I was going to do this before Q put anything in the chat. So I want to step to right here, and then I am going to rage, which should trigger my storm aura thing
Right.
for the golem.
Okay.
So deck save.
It failed.
Okay, so it takes 8 points of lightning damage if that does anything.
No,
And then his first attack is actually going to be on the statue. Kind of come to life. He's like, oh fuck that! I'm chopping this guy's, chopping this statue. I don't know what even click on. I'll just click on corn because that's fun.
That's fine. Oh yeah. So you take your axe and land. It,
What the hell?
and it just shatters it.
Missed run.
When, as it hits the ground, you notice a couple of weird things about the way it hits the ground. for starters, you're pretty sure that's a bone sticking out of one of the arms.
Oh, so it is a.
And now it's dead.
I don't know that.
It could've been
So
friendly.
Anything else? Greg?
Why do you attack the friendly ones?
I attacked this guy right here because the other one came alive, and I see a bone sticking out of it.
Well, no, the bone is made
So I'm
of
going to hit it again. Oh shit! Wait a minute. The bone is made of stone. We see bones.
Yes.
Is that what the statue was?
No. There's a human dressed in robes holding a staff. You crashed it. The rope fell apart. You can actually see what appears to be a bone inside of the stone.
Oh,
It's
I'm hitting
also
that.
made of bone.
I'm hitting that fucker again. I don't like that shit. I don't know if a 13 hits a stationary.
Yeah, you hit it. That's fine.
Okay.
It's now in multiple chunks. It's not getting up yet.
Yeah, take that.
The fact that you said it's not getting up anytime soon implies it could have.
Two
Yeah,
turns
for
later,
God's
it
sake.
reforms.
Anything else, Hunter Grubb?
That's my turn. Now I'll turn my attention back to the still moving statue.
Smash the table, smash your bones. Someone should have been a little bit gentler with the table.
Oh,
Someone should have been a lot gentler with the table.
what is this?
And who's it against?
This is anger. Oh, against Row, both of them.
Have you ever seen anybody go down like a sack of pudding?
Bye, Roll.
Jeez.
Bro hits the ground. He's just down.
Can I just say, I wanted to see you all kill him, but not that quick.
Oh, I hit when I hit minus when he's straight to dead. I should be at, I guess 0 then.
0. Yeah.
Y'all made my night. Thank you.
He is not dashed yet.
Damn it.
Okay. That's the golems. So, Fulmer, this thing woke up beside you and has now pummeled one of them to the ground.
And I'm standing behind it, and I am going to use my battle axe on it.
All right.
And
Don't forget
where I get 2 shots.
Don't forget to click advantage.
Unless he shifts over, he is not flanking.
Oh,
I
Well,
was behind
I was
him.
like, I can't. Between, where Bercher is actually located.
Yeah, Rosal's Witten. There should be someone. My opinion, but that's Jason's.
Scroll down now. Now, Bro is still on his feet. Yeah, but he's in a puddle of blood.
So the thing attacked Row where he is. Was technically kind of sort of off to the left behind him.
Yeah.
So am I not flanking?
No, you'd have to move there.
If you move over, toward that chest,
Over here.
be flanked. Yeah, I'll flank you. And then you'd be directly across. To be flanked, you have
You
to
can
directly
still
across.
move if because that statue got up and left. It's no longer there.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I'm going to stand right where I'm at. My chances.
But you can move without provoking attacks of opportunity by moving there.
Oh, nice.
You get as long as you stay if you move to any of these spaces, you're fine. If you move over here, you get hit.
Yeah,
Remember,
so-
I'm just learning some of these
Yeah.
rules.
Hey, that's why we're helping.
That's all
That's
we've
So
done.
fine.
I moved over by apparently Row, who's gasping for breath and dying and bleeding
No,
out on the
just
floor, and all
bleeding.
jelly. He's all jelly,
Yeah, he's jelly.
and I'm going to attack my dual attack with double battle axe.
Okay.
You didn't do your advantage
nice.
button.
I thought I did. Oh,
It resets it after
Damn
each
it.
round.
okay.
It's okay.
I'll try
It's
this
good.
again.
Just roll it again. There we go.
Oh, he sent it to you. I was like, I don't see any more rolls.
No, it didn't. I saw it move. Okay, there we go. There we go. Give me.
Okay, that's my first attack.
First one hits. I'll dictate what happens there. Doesn't seem to do the damage you want it to do, but it is putting chips in.
And I go for a second attack. And
That
I
one was-
suck shit.
Yep, that one misses. Anything else?
Nope, that's all I can do.
All right. That brings us around to the end of first round 1 and back around to Rogue on
That's-
the ground. Rogue, what's the death
Good
save?
luck, bro.
Let's do a save. Where's the save for that? Oh, it's just a D20, right?
No, you just click death save.
Death save on the sheet. There we go.
Hey!
Hey, one success.
Nice.
You got it with advantage, but it still would have succeeded.
Yeah,
Oh, oops.
that's okay. It's 16 18. Okay. That's all, I know that's all Rogue can do, so. Urtra, what are you doing?
Well, going on the offensive. And swing once, twice. And with the offhand.
Okay. Okay, so the first, your main hand, both of those hits. Your offhand, you hit, you connect, doesn't seem to hurt you.
Okay. Can't be hurt. It needs magic to hurt it.
Anything else from you?
No, that'll be it.
Corum.
Corm's gonna like deet, 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 right past Bertra.
Okay.
Why is the stone golem dead?
Because
Oops.
the script hasn't caught up with it. I actually hit the. I was putting in damage and actually overrode the hit points.
Gotcha.
So I put in -1 being subtract 1 hit point. Put in
I don't know if there's
-1
any
hit
way
points.
I don't know if there's any way to flank it from there, so I'm just gonna whack it twice from my right here.
Can't find it there. That hits.
Ooh, damn, dude! I
That,
should have just done that the first time.
Oh, shit.
I think you took that away from me.
yeah, I did. I just get back to you. Too much trap there.
Corm's
I'll-
going to
I'll move there so you can.
Yeah, thank you.
I'll wait till you move back.
Here we go.
Move back, Bertra.
Move that number. Anything else out of Corum?
Yeah, Corm dances right back over there and then throws throws a healing word onto Roglin.
Okay. Oh, okay, excellent.
Ooh, look at me.
Rogue, you wake up. You wake up looking lying at the floor.
I want the golem to have a target this round.
Oh, Jesus.
Nice. I like that.
What are you up to?
I will start by using something I almost never use, and I will mark it for death, which
Ooh.
means it gets a -1 to its AC, and that's actually about the only effect that matters unless it runs away.
Right.
And then I will take a shot at with the silver arrow and see if it does anything different.
Okay. Oh, that hits.
Does it seem to be hurt at all, or not really?
Does seem to do damage. Not as much as you would think it should do.
Of course. Well, then I will do a trick shot and do a forceful shot, which I'll do another silver arrow plus a what is it, 1d8, I think. Or sorry, not a forceful shot, a headshot is what it's called, which
Okay.
I think is a
Headshot.
2d8.
Oh, nice.
And then I will, like always, casually start walking down the hall and be like, I think you guys got this.
Giving it room.
Yes. Tactician. It has to chase. You're welcome.
Okay, that brings it around to Grun.
So am I sat? He's not moving or doing.
Yes, you're very satisfied with the pieces on the ground.
All right, so then I'm gonna move staying within melee, but get right here so I can flank it
Okay.
and start wheeling into it. I'm still using my battle axe. This is not a giant, so
Right.
I don't want to scare Bertra, so I'll use my axe.
Okay.
And another one
Nice.
that doesn't hit,
Second one missed.
and then the last one will be my hammering horns.
Actually, the last one would have hit it as well because it has that -1 that you see
Oh,
right
that's
now
right.
because of mark for death.
Thank you.
Just still alive.
Splurge of blood coming out as it gets hit.
Okay, my last one with the hammering horns, the bonus action.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that missed. Get a headache now.
I tried hitting with my horn, it's missing.
Missed with the miss.
And that brings it around to the goblin. That's better than anything else.
I'm feigning death right now. I haven't opened my eyes yet. I look dead.
If you believe that. And Matt, you're muted still, so if you're saying anything, we can't hear.
Oh. It's gonna reposition itself slightly, and then stare at everybody.
Opportunity attacks.
I need wisdom saves from everybody.
Before we get opportunity attacks?
Yeah, you get opportunity attacks, but yeah, we get opportunity attacks first, please.
All right. Do I still get one on the ground? Can I just swing at his leg?
Yeah, you can.
I will swing at his leg. And I have.
Disadvantage.
I was gonna say he was still flanked when he moved.
He would not be flanked by you. There's no one opposite of you.
Oh no, opposite. Yeah, because that was. Ooh. All right, disadvantage.
Oh shit, I didn't roll any of my attacks with advantage.
That's okay.
You still hit it.
It really don't matter, does it?
Does it have to be an attack action? Can I agonizing blast the fuck out of this thing?
Needs to be an attack action.
It can't be a spell.
Unless you have Warcaster with the one
Yeah, unless
target.
you're a Warcaster.
I don't think I am. So,
Are you grabbing that?
good job.
Okay. That missed. Okay, so they need everybody in front of it to make a wisdom save.
Sorry, that was advantage, but I failed anyway.
Okay.
Damn, it's still alive after two of us hit it? Running away?
Yep.
Tough
Yeah.
And you need wisdom from everybody in front of it.
Yep, which would be Grun, Bertra, Ro, and basically everybody not down the hallway and not Kira. All.
Oh shit, of course after I roll a 20 you say no.
Well, you say so. A little better.
Go!
I thought you were wiser, Run.
Okay, let's see here. I get to have fun now. I get the status marker. Let's see. Run. Fail.
What?
No, not Grun.
Yeah, not good.
He was slow enough already.
Anything slower?
Not funny.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the paralyzed on there.
The burst still stinks.
So when Grunt turns into a Minotaur statue, you think a wizard's gonna come back and hack off his legs?
Ha!
Possibly.
Just-
Okay, let's see. Did Rogue? Nope, Fulmer did not make it. Or actually, no one made it except for freaking Cora.
A
you
knight
didn't-
doesn't make it.
Who wasn't in range?
Who made the 19?
I made a
did.
15, he made a 19.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Fulmer. That's obviously the problem. Okay, so Fulmer's okay. Then
15 doesn't make it?
15 doesn't make it.
Oh, God.
You're dead, bro. Shut up.
You got this, Ro.
Paralyzed.
We are slowed, right?
Yes.
Okay. I was really stupid talking that way. I wasn't really slowed.
And let's see, was there anybody else?
I didn't notice the difference.
Archer did not make it.
I
Uh.
you're slowed.
Ah,
What did you say you're slowed?
ah. That's what
Corn would
the
have been out of range.
golem cast, Rand.
Oh,
I didn't see a spell.
It's above all of our
there it is. Oh,
attacks.
it's above the attacks.
It's above all the attacks.
Oh, it's DC
Oh.
17. Jeez.
Yep. Okay, there we go. Now you guys all you slowed have a little plasma. Because it's actually not a slowed marker, which only a bad one does. Because it's actually a common spell these days. At least for us. Anyway. So that takes care of the golem, correct? Okay. Homer. Everybody around you seems to be moving really, really slow.
Fulmer just stepped away from
Oh,
him.
okay. I'll tell you what. We will go ahead and throw and toss back.
Fro's gonna stand up using his movement.
Okay.
He looks a little haggard. That's all his movement too, because he's half, right?
Yep.
uh, doo-doo-doo-doo. What was the what's the requirement for me to change shape of my weapon? Can I just change it?
Yes.
Yeah, so can I swing my weapon as a halberd?
Sure.
Because that has a 10-foot reach.
Right.
Sorry, somebody was at my door.
No problem. So the thing is that you'll go back and pop back to you next year.
And that hits.
Yeah, that hits.
Because its AC is 16 now, right? Yes.
Yes.
Magical 10 damage. And that's all I can do because slow says no other actions, right? Yes, one
Yep.
attack, no other. Yeah, okay.
So Fulmer, everybody around you is moving really, really slow. What are you doing?
Well, since I don't move slow, I'm gonna flank this dude.
Okay.
Just a sec. You flank him. I have to move slightly towards front, don't I?
Yep.
You can't get
you-
past him.
I can't get past him.
Well, oh, I'm sorry. I'm not.
No, you go around him.
No, he's blocking the doorway.
No, you go through around to Bricka. Oh, there's space there.
There's
Yeah,
too
never
much.
mind.
There's a gap there. Yeah.
His thing's kind of off center. It's kind of messing me up.
Yeah, it's messing me up a little bit too.
Sorry.
No, it's
I'm
not.
gonna-
It's,
I'm gonna move in right close to him, and you do my double.
Okay.
Ouch.
You miss with that one. You hit with that one. Actually, no, you didn't crit. You hit with that one. Doesn't do as much damage as you'd like it to do. So it hurt. That's all.
If I hear that again, I'm gonna gag somebody.
And that brings it around to our slow Bertra.
Oh, at him. Moves over there to get advantage. And I'll only get the one hit, won't I?
Yep, you do one attack. So make it count.
Slash. Oh, sorry.
you did
That
do
wasn't.
advantage.
Sorry. Just
Oh, yeah, there you go.
What happened?
I
nice,
didn't.
yeah.
Yeah, I forgot to roll advantage.
And that is
I told you.
Palmer runs up to Bertra and claps her on the back.
She'll tussle your hair as well.
If she can reach.
She can reach my hair, yes.
No, like she's gonna be all slow reaching.
Yeah, I'm waiting for her hand to get to my hair.
It drops though, doesn't
It's
it?
more like
When
a
Hunt's
soft
dead?
Yeah,
caress.
it drops once the golem is gone. Suddenly, Hound jumps back into normal.
We spend the
Right.
next time jumps back to normal, where I'll spend the next 48 seconds friggin' slow mode.
It jumps back to normal.
Okay.
Let's start smashing some more shit.
I'm gonna go back and try and get the book.
Okay.
And the book attacks. Roll for initiative.
What is this? What?
Eh,
What is going on?
Roll20 must have been lagging because it wasn't actually in.
Oh, okay.
Because
I'm
you
like,
not closed the
what
closed
is
the tool and
happening?
everything. That there was still the bar around Bertram there, so it finally caught up with us.
So, best rogue ever, huh?
He's gonna continue. He's gonna give a dirty look at Grun, and then he's gonna chip away at the wood some more.
Okay. You don't see
Anything happen this time?
on the wood.
The wood's enchanted.
Could appear to be that way.
All right, can we figure out how to open this? Is there like a lock or a key?
No lock or key that you can see.
Magic symbol? Touch the right
There-
code? Maybe. I don't know.
I guess.
Can we take
Bertram's
the whole
on-
table? Bertra, can you drag this table out?
I was gonna finish dragging the gold. I'll come back for the table next.
Okay. So we know there's 8. This one. And oh yeah, the things just started spurt. And then this one. So we'll tell Bertra what's in those before she leaves,
Okay.
so she knows that there's all kinds of money.
Okay.
So is there still a chest here that we haven't opened, like a stone one or something?
There is a stone chest. There's a
Urn.
vase that's got a plug in it. Or an urn, yeah.
Well,
Urns
urn doesn't
usually
give
mean
it away.
dead things.
Go ahead, Roglin. Best rogue ever. Open those two things up.
Sure. He's gonna move behind Grun. He's gonna
No.
he's gonna like stagger behind Grun and like lean against the wall, and then he's gonna mage hand the chest open.
Okay. That
That's the stone chest.
Yeah, that chest opens and it's got a heavy lid, but it's got a very intricately carved set of hinges. So it actually hinges open on stone hinges that are built into the chest.
That's weird.
And the inside of the chest is lined in silk. And in the silk are 6 glass rods. About
Like wandy type rods, or
Yeah, they're about an inch and a half in diameter, and about foot and a half long. And they're kind of a smoky looking glass. I need Grun.
Wow, come on.
I got my dog. I'll be right back.
I need Grun and Corum to make a wisdom check.
Man, why is it always wisdom?
Wow, I've lucked out. I haven't had to roll any.
Yeah, you're fine. From what this is more background things for them. Okay.
Yeah.
You Grunt. You look at it, and this looks vaguely familiar to you. Your family, of course, were shipbuilders, but you lived in a fairly large city. There's a lot of traffic coming in and out of the city. I mean, it's not as big as Gumtar, but it's a fairly large city. And every now and then, very rarely, there would be an adventurer that would come through that would have glass steel equipment. Maybe a sword or a gauntlet or something made of this glass steel, which is extremely rare. These appear to be 6 glass steel rods.
So it's a material used to make weapons and armor? Just weapons? Just like magical wands? I mean, what do I know from that 13?
From what little bit you know of it, you've seen it used in armor. You've seen it used with weapons. You've heard tell it being used for other things as well. It's kind of it can be crafted into just about anything as far as you know, but the knowledge of how to craft it is rare. But you also know that those rods are extremely valuable.
Okay, I will not tell that to Roglin. But I'll say, yeah, these guys, these might be worth something. I'll pocket them for now. That's all I'm going to tell him. I'm not going to tell him anything else.
Okay.
Just because I don't want Roglin stealing the shit.
Okay.
By the way, out of character, I've calculated the weight of all the coins is 54 pounds.
Yeah,
that's it, really?
I was thinking we all just split it. I didn't know why we were dragging the chests out.
I think
Fif-
Bertrand was
fif-
just putting all the loot together near the circle for when we leave.
So I'm-
54 pounds for the 400 gold or the 1600
For everything.
coin?
For everything. Because
That's-
50 coins of anything weigh 1 pound. So I just put all the coins together and calculate using that.
Jason, you said 4 bars or 4 rods,
6.
6 rods of glass steel. Corin puts the other 2 back.
Remember, you still got the vial of smoke.
Oh, yeah, that's
Of
right.
course, you got this vase with a plug in the top of it.
Vase with plug.
So Grun's not going to be holding all the glass steel?
I'm back. Sorry, what did I miss?
We probably
Nothing.
split it up, just like we have 6 people.
Uh,
All right. Well, if everybody's okay to maybe rest for a moment or something, Corin will identify the vase with the plug and the vial of smoke. Did we open all the other chests?
no, we did. Oh, we opened the chest. We didn't open the vase.
Yeah, well,
Fri-
I don't know that we
Ro-
want to necessarily do that. Let's
Rogan's-
identify it first.
Rogan's gonna lay on the floor.
Palmer's going to sit on Rogan.
So it's 250 gold and 200 platinum each.
Per person? Nice.
Yeah. And then
Okay.
1 glass steel rod.
So
What
each
is
of us are
glass
going to
steel?
take 1 piece.
How much platinum?
Again, I want to make
200
sure this is
platinum.
clear. So Anthony, close your ears for a second. And Jason, clarify. I'm the only one that really recognizes it, correct?
Yes, correct.
All right. So I'm going to tell everybody these might be worth something. I'll stick in my pocket for now.
All 6. Perfect.
All 6 of them.
Okay, so out of character,
Okay.
what is glass steel? What?
You don't need to know. Your
Glass-
character failed.
No, I didn't. I didn't. Oh, we're supposed to roll a wisdom. Hold
No,
on.
you weren't.
Oh,
No, only Quorum and Grun would know this based on their backgrounds.
All right.
So
So I'm adding that
swords
to my
bard.
bio.
Maybe my check can be to not notice Grun pocket them all.
yeah. Do we?
Okay, can
Yeah,
somebody type in what the amount of gold and platinum is? Because I keep
250
getting
gold.
over.
250 gold and 200 platinum piece.
Thank you.
And then Jason, if it's okay with everybody, maybe we pop a squad here for a minute.
That's up to you all.
I am laying on the ground.
I think Rose says, yeah, that's cool with me.
If you word it that way, Grun will pop out his magical outhouse. There you go. Pop a squat.
I'm actually sitting on them.
You're not sitting on me. I'm bleeding all over the place.
So,
Also, I think Fulmer was trying to investigate the stone golem at one point.
yeah,
I don't know
it
if you
was.
ever got a chance to roll for that.
And give me an investigate check on that. And Fulmer, while you're looking, you literally see Grun miniature, what looks like a miniature outhouse, and set it on the ground. And he says something, and suddenly there is a full size outhouse made of metal in the room.
Anybody got a candle? Matches? All right, fuck it. I'll light a torch. Step inside.
Fulmer, it's in pieces, but it was some kind of magical construct that seemed to be animated by magic. Why are we dragging the horde card back on the screen?
I didn't know what it was. I was like, what the hell? And my mouse got stuck on something.
Yeah, it's the horde card from that someone threw. So you're doing the identify. What are you identifying there?
Oh, it was for the vase with the plug and the potion.
Okay,
One at a time.
so you pick up the vase. Well, I'm gonna pick it up, but you move it over and look at it, and you spend a little bit of time with it, and it doesn't glow anything. It doesn't pop as any kind of magical item. The vial also doesn't pop as any kind of magical item. Now, as you happen to glance around the room, because you use identify things and what they are, you see various items glowing magically around the room. Make me a perception check, and Grun, I need a stealth check from you at advantage since you're in your outhouse.
Oh, gosh darn it.
I knew he smelled.
Really?
I'm doing a
rolled
stealthy
I
poop.
rolled
Is that what I'm
two.
doing?
I
Yep.
rolled a 2.
Yeah.
Survival? I thought that was
Okay.
stealth.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Yeah.
So
Stealth
Well, just
yourself.
take
I mean,
that
you don't-
and subtract
you don't know
4
what-
from that.
So,
You don't know what kind of poop he's taking in there.
5 from it?
Subtract 4 from it.
4 was it's 21. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Does a rod or anything glow that's on this statue next to me?
Nope.
Okay.
Statue's in pieces on the ground, by the way. Someone smashed it with a spears.
Just Grun's outhouse has a bright tinge to it.
Yes. and the various weapons that you would expect, that your party carries.
Gotcha.
Bertrand, now that the gold's all empty from the trunk, she'd like to still keep bringing them out.
Okay.
Just because I think these might be useful to carry the books if we go back to the tower.
All right, so we still have not gotten the book out of the case. We haven't figured that out yet.
No, you have not. The book seems to be in a case with no easy access. Roglin has attempted to smash it. That's what appears to have summoned the stone golem.
Can I check out for other ways of reaching it without smashing it?
Sure. So you spend a little bit of time poking and prodding at it and fooling with it and looking at the case, and you see the runes in it, and you also see the almost fact that you can grab the case and pull it apart. Grab the left side and the right side at the same time and pull separately, and the case will separate in the middle.
Oh,
Wait,
All
well,
right.
I didn't notice that in my investigation?
Nope.
What? And hitting it didn't knock it apart?
Nope.
you're not a smart rogue.
He's not a rogue.
I'm not a rogue at all.
I know
Yells
it.
out from down the
You're not a
hall.
smart warlock.
Worst rogue ever.
yeah, I'll check it out.
Okay, so when you get the book out, it appears to be a spell book.
Okay.
Most of the spells you can't make out. You have to spend actually a couple of days actually working with it to figure out what's in it.
Gotcha. Okay.
For now, though, in the notes,
Yeah.
Baltron's spell book.
Ultron?
Baltron, BAL.
BAL. Okay.
At least out of character, we now know where we are. But
Bal. BAL. So the potion's still unidentified.
Yes.
But give me 2 seconds. My wife's yelling.
I think Grunt's holding too much poo in there.
It's a magical poo bag of holding.
I told you your breath stunk.
Q, who are you asking to hold it? Oh, Bertra? Okay.
Yeah, Bertrand's just giving him 28 platinum and just shoving like 280 coins into a bag.
yeah, turns out Q can't carry shit.
Leave shit for Grunt.
Quorum's gonna let everybody know. I just can't seem to get a read on this vase with the plug or this potion with the smoky liquid inside.
You mean smash it up against the wall?
Now, let me be
For the
exact, Alex.
liquid-
You realize that
Sorry.
there is no liquid in that bottle. It's just smoke.
Oh, okay. With the vapor. Smoke.
It's probably just someone's soul. You mean
Well,
smash
since
it?
you've been staring at it for a while. Make another wisdom check, please.
For who?
Quorum.
Oh.
Sorry, I backed away from Mike. Since you've been staring at it for 10, 20 minutes. Okay. Quorum, this looks suspiciously like the fog from upstairs.
Like the what from? Oh, the fog in the fog room.
Yes,
Okay.
The fog that was attacking us?
that'd be the one.
We didn't get
And it just-
attacked by fog, did we?
It was just rogue.
Okay.
Yeah, it's when we got like It was everything all at once. The trolls, the fog was turned in like he's wraith
Vampire
things to
mist.
attack us, and the carrion crawlers.
Oh, another ghosty form. Okay.
I am
Alright,
right, aren't I,
cool.
Jason?
Yes, you are
Okay.
correct.
Quorum actually, if he identifies that or puts the two together, even though I haven't exactly, then he had a good experience with that last ghost, if I'm not mistaken.
A good
Whoa.
experience.
Whoa.
So, Quorum's talking about the ghost who actually chatted with us, who came from that cell,
Yes.
and Grun is talking about the vampire mist that attempted to
Yes.
suck our blood plus the troll's
The
blood.
Vampire
Yeah.
mist.
Which one is who's correct?
That bottle is a trapped vampire mist.
Oh.
Is it like a genie? If we let
Well,
it out,
hello,
does it
sir.
sound
Good to
equivalent?
see you again.
Well, let it out and let's find out.
I don't have enough hit points to let it out.
Quick, let it. Neat.
You guys, shall we take a quick rest here? Like 4
That would
hours.
Maybe
We could probably do an hour. Didn't we just rest like less than 8 hours ago?
No, we didn't. We've been going crazy, I thought. Since then.
No, because we did a long rest before we fought the giants and the trolls. That's why we were actually down there. I think some of us failed to get a long rest, but
Yes, you failed. to
you
get-
at least did.
Oh,
I think Quorum's the only one who got a long rest
Yeah,
because
Quorum's
I
the
took
one
the
who did
first
get
4 hours.
Oh, really?
I'm
Yeah.
shattered.
Yeah, Bertra's not doing well because Bertra did not get a long rest. Quorum got his 4 hours in, but they were attacked.
Oh, and then you guys have just burned up all my healing spells.
And
Yes.
Roglin's just been dying.
Roglin's just like bleeding out on the floor.
Well,
No.
if
I'm just staring at rubble on the floor.
if you want to do a rest, then I'll be a little bit more liberal with some healing.
Roglin's gonna sleep like the dead
Right,
because he
well,
was
Jason,
dead.
first and foremost, I guess, can we? How does it work? Can I?
Well, you could do a rest, but now to
I
do a
can do a
rest,
trance.
it would not be the typical like because you guys usually do 9, 8. Well, you usually do 8 hours in this group, but you would actually have to take about 12 to 15 hours because none of you are sleepy. You're tore up, or at least one of you is, but none of you are sleepy.
I think
I'm sleepy from blood loss.
Yeah, I mean, you might be.
Bertram might be sleepy because she didn't get the full rest.
Yeah, I'll permit you to pull a long rest off if you want to take a long rest. That is.
So we're just going to sleep here in this mysterious.
Roglin gets 18 hit points.
Oh, okay. I was just rolling
Yeah.
dice again. That's cool.
We but Bertram will go and she'll close the door, the sort of like wooden doors, as best she can to make it look
Okay.
like they're closed, just in case anyone comes to see.
Okay.
Q is super confused because he's watching guard from down the hall by the portal as the
So
door
he
shuts to the door.
to come in and start shutting doors.
Was part of Quorum's investigation on this urn too, or
Yes, he didn't.
he couldn't
there's
figure it
nothing
out?
magical about it.
Identify didn't really tell anything. I think that if we were to take a rest, then popping the top off that thing sounds. At that point.
Did anyone find out what was in the urn, by the way?
That's what we're talking
Not
about,
yet.
right? I'm gonna poke it.
I'm gonna leave the room.
I guess
So
we're
what are you
not
poking with, Brian?
resting yet.
I'm just kind of like nudging it with my foot to see if like anything like shakes around inside of it like that.
It sloshes.
Like water, some liquid.
Sounds more like oil.
It sounds like oil. I know that.
Yeah, well, it's heavier.
Guys, I think it's just like oil or something. Guys,
You turn on like
Roglin's snoring.
Roglin's snoring and Quorum's over there like staring off
Trance.
into space.
we'll get down on my hands and knees and Roglin's face. Roglin, are you sleeping?
His eyes
Bro.
gonna open. He's gonna be fucking petrified because he thinks you're trying to like kiss him or something.
Hey, Ro, Hey, Ro, you,
teabag him a little bit.
What?
Ro, you sleeping? Ro, you sleep?
Yes.
You're talking to me though. You're not asleep. Hey, that urn over there. It's got oil or something. Use your magic hand thing and pull that lid off.
Brogan's gonna slowly pull himself up. He's gonna look at that, look at Grun, measure the distance, and be like, "All right, you're in between me."
Oh, hold on. I can move. Here you go. There you go.
No,
that
no,
better?
no. He's not moving. He's not opening. You go stand by it.
Oh, you want me to carry you over there? Okay. Here, I'll carry you.
No, no.
Oh, you bring it to you. Okay. I'll go grab the urn. I'm gonna move that in front of, right next to Roglin. There you go. There you go, buddy.
Does the urn move?
Oh, Jason, can I move the urn?
Yeah, she can move there.
Okay, I'll set it right next to Roglin. There you go, buddy. Make it easy for you.
Roglin uses the mage.
I'll just move over here.
Roglin uses the mage hand
Okay.
to hold the lid on.
Okay.
Bro, you need some help?
Nah, it's okay. You know what? You should bring it. You should bring it back to the portal room. See if it does anything out there. Maybe it's a special urn.
Okay. I'll start carrying it down here.
He's carrying the urn down the hallway. Does he drop it?
No.
Hey, Fulmer. I got an urn here. It's got oil in it.
Yeah,
Rogan was
you go that way. I'll go this way.
he acted like he was scared to try. Hey, what's wrong with these guys? Well, down here. Hey, Q.
Yes, Mr. Grun.
Run,
There's like-
Q, run.
There's like oil or something in this, and Rogan couldn't open it.
Okay.
He told me to bring it down here.
Okay. Do you want us to open it?
Yeah, you can open it. That's cool. Here, I'll set it right
Well,
here. I'll set it by his feet and I'll step back. Yeah, go ahead.
I am the hired help, so if you really want me to open this, I will open it for you, Mr. Grun.
It's just oil, right?
No
Don't
idea.
do it.
Don't do it, Q.
I pick it up. I'll bring it over here. I'll put it in this corner
Okay.
and I'll open it.
Before I was gonna say before you open it, can I just look at it real quick since I haven't looked at it at all?
A very heady aromatic scent wafts up out of it. It is indeed full of oil. It smells very nice.
What is it, Bertra?
Just
I'll come
nice
closer.
smelling oil.
See? Guys have nothing to be scared of.
I reckon if you have that many doors, you don't really need traps. In fact, the doors were trapped. So I think
Yes, they were definitely trapped.
Smell the oil. Like
Hey,
good
Jason,
smelly
with-
oil?
Yes.
Jason, with my herbalism proficiency, can I make any guess of what kind of oil this is made out of? Or
Give me a nature check at advantage. See if you recognize this.
sure, I can't just roll the herbalism kit. Okay, I'll nature. Hold on, let me pull it up.
At advantage.
At advantage, I'll take it. I need it. Not very intelligent. What is going on with my character sheet? It's like being goofy.
Roll 20's been lagging.
So is
so-
mine.
Some reason it extended my middle part and never showed me the advantage button.
Oh. You always roll it twice. It'll let you. There it is. If you recognize this oil, you've only seen it a couple of times in your lifetime because it's rare. But it's an aromatic oil. It's often used a variety of different ways for manufacturing and creation of stuff. This much oil is worth about 300 gold pieces.
I will let the group know that. If
300.
you want to, if you want to carry this, it's I think you could probably sell it for like 300.
let's just leave it in this room because if I need to fight, it's gonna get smashed.
Is it the burny type of oil?
No.
I was like, does it smell real nice while it burns? You know what?
Mostly
You
no.
know what? I'm gonna look at Grun. And be like, so for 300 gold pieces, we can scent up your outhouse real nice.
I don't think
stink.
you would say that. You're all the way down in the end of the halls.
Yeah.
We're having this conversation without.
Oh, you guys all the way
What
down.
up?
I'm awake, unfortunately, since someone woke me.
But you're in the wrong area.
Yes.
I will tell the group, Miss Bertra, Mr. Grunt, if you guys want to rest, I'll take first watch. Well, we should rest back in that other room, and I'll sit by the end, so that way we can
Except
see
I don't
anything
need to
coming.
rest because I've never done anything.
If Mr. Falmer, if you would like to help as well, I only need about 4 hours of rest, but I can.
I'm standing in
off
front
rest.
of the door watching.
Yeah, he said he's already there on guard.
I'm on
I'm
guard
just
duty
waiting
already.
on. I'm just waiting on Grunt to go down. Then
Oh, do I need to rest?
Yes, get your ass up here.
Jason, I mean, seriously, I can't remember if I took a long rest last time already or not. I don't think I did. Okay, so I have half my hit dice, and I'm only down 1 rage, so I'm assuming that I'm okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
Wait,
whoever
if-
it was.
So
if we don't need a rest, we don't have to.
You failed your long rest.
Yeah, only
Mr. Rep,
me
interrupt.
and.
That's why we
Well,
don't have to do a long rest. By this point in time, we've probably completed a short rest. I'm
Yeah.
thinking if you guys decide we don't need a long rest and no one wants to be healing word, then I'm good to go.
That's me. There was no rest in between the dragon leaving and us chilling in the tower.
I don't think you would have completed it because you were resting when we got attacked. I think the only person who actually successfully got a full rest was Corum because he only took 4 hours. I took the first
Right.
4 hours of watch.
I
Then
pretty
2 hours into his
Grunt
shift.
didn't wake
And then
up.
we
Shift
fought
was
a
up.
bunch of giants and healed a bunch of people, and then got here.
Okay.
mm,
I got
And
smashed in the
I
face.
just poured it into here.
But I will let you all take a long rest.
So
all I
I'm
need
sitting
to
here
hear, yeah.
twiddling my thumbs, staring down the hallway, making sure nothing comes.
For a bunch of people you've never met before.
I was gonna
And
say
only
Q
one
would.
was ever light to me.
for a bunch of people who gave you a bunch of
Your
gold.
invitation.
So Grunt's going to
Technically,
stay
the
up.
people didn't give me gold.
Yeah, they did give you gold and platinum.
Well, technically, they didn't. Technically, it came out of the chest, and I just snuck my share.
Oh, yeah.
You tried to sneak a share away from Bertra?
Yeah, she was looking at you because you're bleeding on the floor.
I was gonna say for the record, I think Q's been nice to you this whole time.
Q
so
has
so
been
don't kill
very
me when you
nice.
kill everyone.
You guys
Q
can go
has
and
been
hit your
very
goals.
nice and is also elven in blood, so I will not harm Q.
All right,
Grunt?
sweet. Let's roll out.
So what did we do? Did a short rest or a long rest?
Long rest.
Everybody's
Alright.
full health.
So during that
He
rest,
would-
since Grun wouldn't have
Would take us
been
4 hours to
sleeping,
get up.
so he would have taken a chance to kind of get to know Fulmer a little bit more. That was, secretly the main reason why he didn't want to go to sleep, because we got a new guy here and we're just going to let him watch. That makes sense.
I was not, but once Grun said he was gonna take watch, I was like, okay, fuck it, deuces.
The
seriously though, if
Q and Traxxas, or not Traxxas, Q and Corum, they alternate
off.
4 and 4.
Okay, so since Run and I are sitting here getting to know each other, how do I message him about certain things in my
Whisper.
Yeah.
/W space, and then you can start typing Grun and hit tab, and then type whatever you want.
Did you get it?
also if we're gonna treat this like a long rest,
Holy shit.
That's my history.
you did
You
not
did put
send
it to
that just
everybody.
him.
It said W to Grun.
Yeah, but every time there's a enter or a return on your data, it will
I didn't know
blast that out public.
That's
So
okay.
everybody just disregard that.
Yeah, just disregard that, guys.
Just don't read it.
Deal.
Yeah, Grun, you read it.
Grunt, there's actually a
go ahead.
private message from me to you.
Yep, I
above.
see that. Now, does
Make
that
sure you saw it.
let me just whisper back to you. Hold on, I gotta.
Hold on. Guys, hold on a second. Me and Grunt are gonna pop into the channel real quick.
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
Dun dun dun.
While they jump into that chat, regardless, I imagine Q and Corum would do our usual split because otherwise there's not really a comfortable way for Grun to also get some rest, even though he's saying he's just going to stay up for the next 8 hours, and so are you, Fulmer. But I imagine you were running and fighting before you actually got teleported here. So
Actually, I wasn't fighting. I was sneaking past some people I shouldn't have been around. So
okay,
there was no running or nothing. It was just sneaking past, found this place, ported down, and I was like, what the fuck?
Hi.
Hello.
Okay, but I'll say Q just stayed up for his 4 hours. Let you guys have your chats privately, but I'll do my 4 hours of waiting, and then once you guys are ready for rest, I'll take the next 2 hours and then trade off with Quorum for the 4. Call it good for the 8 hours.
I'll take your word for it.
Perfect.
And y'all didn't see any of that I put in there, by the way.
All right, we're back.
Don't worry, we're all directly ignoring it.
Good.
Yeah.
That was private between Grun and I, because he's
Massive
duh,
text
he
wall.
didn't really understand.
Yeah, well, while you two are over there chatting, I'll sit on this desk, and then when you guys are ready for after your 2 hour shift, I'll take over, and then Quorum will take over for.
Sweet.
Okay, so you guys go through your normal rest routine. As it passes uneventfully as you go through your rest routines.
Cool.
So after your 8 hours of napping and lounging around, and what are you guys doing?
Waking up. Smashing
Grun,
the bottle of vampire mist.
Grun's gonna walk into the room.
Probably kill this thing.
Yes, Brian.
He's gonna walk into the room. He's gonna kind of look at the group like he's contemplating.
Well,
Fuck.
we could always chuck
Contemplating
them
murder, or
Cora, come with me. No, stop walking down the hallway.
Q,
Walmart's
would you
still
mind
guarding the door.
accompanying us, please? Elf to elf.
Okay, I didn't hear that.
All right, I
Just tell me
wanna-
how close do you need me to be.
I just want to get out of earshot.
Okay, so the end of the hallway would be fine to get out of earshot.
And if I see Corin like following us, like Q, private conversation, please.
Mr. Quorum told me to follow.
Cora, this is me and you, bud. All right.
I did have designs about this in the arena.
All right. If you want to fight afterwards, we can fight now.
Well,
Quorum, if you need help, just light something up, and I can hit anything from over here.
And I'm going to pop the three of us into the channel so we can take care of this conversation.
Okay.
Grun.
While they're doing that, Q's gonna go back to sitting on the desk and relaxing.
Bertra's looking at it to see if she can pick it up.
Oh,
Pick up what?
their conversation.
No, the table.
Oh, well, I'm gonna get off the table. Or do you want me to be there for your exercise, Miss Bertra?
no, I'm just looking. I'll pick it up eventually once they're done chatting.
Sounds good.
What you doing, Ro?
Ro is not doing a whole lot at all.
So you were pretty useless when you were dead, except for as a target.
Hey,
And now you're alive and you're not doing anything.
I hurt the thing. You know
I
what-
think
you know
you've
what?
been
I
training
generated
your own, Mr.
experience.
Rope.
I generated experience.
He did take a fair licking. That's
Yeah,
not
in
nothing.
more ways than one. Blood
Yeah.
all over the place.
Mr. Rowe, you did an excellent job as a meat shield, so thank you.
When it died, I would have got health back too. I forgot about that. Oh well, it's all good. We've long rested anyways.
Uh-oh. Quorum's
So-
identifying something.
So, Mr. Fulmar, you said you were in the swamp before you came here.
Yes, Q. I was, excuse me, I was following a lead to find some friends that have been kidnapped.
Do you have a description of them? Maybe we've seen them in our travels. If that's not too forward. Sorry, if you said anything, my audio cut out again.
That's right. You were on the other side of the room talking to me, and I didn't quite hear. I'm outside the
Oh.
door, guarding the door.
Yeah, I was just kind of assuming we were all together.
No, I'm still guarding the door. You guys are in there relaxing.
Just curious if what your these people you're looking for look like. Maybe we've seen them in our journey. We've came across quite a few.
They're both Dragonborn, brother and sister. He is a thief, mid-stature, strong, agile, and could turn your head in a second. She
Yeah, I
is
was gonna say.
beautiful. Shut up. She is beautiful. Long hair, Dragonborn, training to be a cleric. And she would also turn your head for a different reason.
I don't think we've came across many Dragonborns yet. Are you trying to save them or return them to
Lifelong
trial? Or
friends
something?
that I was training with.
Okay.
Their family was friends, and their parents are now dead. And the father's dying message letter was for me to please find them because they had been kidnapped.
Okay.
Kidnapped by who?
Don't know, doesn't say, just that I must find them. And rumors said there were some Dragonborn captives in this area.
Quick question. Does the name Sakif mean anything to you?
Not a thing.
No, I was just thinking, you were in the swamp. Those lizard things work for him.
Nope. I am looking for a family of, and this name is very hard to pronounce. It's Dragonborn. My Draconian is good, but I will say it in common. Acidilum. That will be the surname.
Oh, of the Western Acetylums?
Yes, very much so.
Oh, I was taking a wild guess.
Yes,
No,
they're
no clue who that
of
is,
the
Mr.
Western.
Palmer.
They are from the West.
Okay, well that's good to know. Well, we're currently here just essentially looking for treasure, right, Miss Bertra? And Mr. Rowe, I don't really remember why how we met up with you. Well, I remember how we met up with you, just not necessarily
Not why.
yeah. I think you were looking to work for the wizard as well.
Yeah. That's what I remember. You saying,
All I
Ren?
remember is there's only two people that really took kindly to me since I got here.
Well, don't take anything personal towards Rowe. I'm starting to get a hint that he doesn't like me for some reason. So I think he's kind of prickly. I'm not sure why.
I think he's
Mr. Grun
prejudiced
just
against
doesn't.
Ears.
It's not true, is it, Mr. Rowe?
Say that one again.
You're prejudiced against ears.
I can't remember if I actually shared the story of that with you guys.
Not with me.
You have not told us the story yet. And
I-
Q is playing innocent, assuming that you're just rude as hell.
I feel like
And I'm saying you're prejudiced.
I'm trying to remember way back in the bar with Lightning and Grun because I didn't really talk to you guys. I talked to them actually.
I don't remember you
did.
telling Bertra.
No, not.
Yeah.
I was tied to Lightning and Grun because I took Grun's tankard and he got mad and decked me one.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I don't blame him.
I'm trying to remember if I actually did fill in any of that back then.
I have
I
to say, I
don't
have
I
to
don't
thank
think
you guys
I don't
tonight.
think I did.
Yes. Fulmer or
Arthur,
Or-
Horo,
Yeah,
Pops.
I have to thank you tonight because I swore that I need to see Rowe injured to the point that he's almost dead. I didn't expect it this fast. That was out of character, by the way.
Oh,
that might also be in character too, but
True, because he's
Um,
prejudiced against ears.
God.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Rowe doesn't seem to be actually prejudiced. He just seems to not take kindly to new people at first. But we're warming up to him, right, Oscar? Petting my bird.
Being a half elf, I grew up with animals and I love birds.
Well, this is Oscar, White Owl. Yeah, I saved him a couple years back, and he's been my only true steadfast friend who's been through everything with me.
So
And then I got
while
hired.
we're-
Then I got hired onto this party.
While we are trying to find out who each other are, I will let you all know that I am from the Elwood Pines and that my friends and I trained together. He was a thief, she was a cleric, and we were the only protectors of our territory until they got kidnapped. That is why I must find them. Owl, OWL.
Ah, you get many owls there.
Thus
I
the
tend to
love for
train
birds.
birds, but yeah, I train birds, and luckily enough, some of them stay my friends, and I actually take a particular.
I don't blame you. I love birds. More so than a lot of people I know.
Well, while they're still doing the talk, I'm assuming all the chests got dragged out.
Yes,
to the
they are all
opening,
open and dragged out.
and the books out, and the urns out.
Yes.
Did you ever see the results of the statue?
All I saw, because
golem?
my roll was sucked, was that it was a pile of rubble.
Didn't see any bones or nothing.
Nope, my roll sucked. And when I say sucked, a 3 would have been better.
Well,
Does that tell you anything?
Yeah.
they're still having their discussion down there. Their secret discussion.
Yeah,
Well,
they are.
The only thing Bertrand didn't drag out was the bookcase.
Which they
Which we don't need. We can turn it into firewood.
Oh.
It's enchanted. You can't really.
Oh, the book already got removed.
Yes,
Yes.
the book's removed. It's just a bookcase now.
Okay.
Thus
Excellent.
the firewood.
Yeah. I just moved the empty caskets out then that had the gold.
Q's out and Q's back.
Yeah. I have seen
Yeah.
Does that happen to you a lot, Q?
It seems like a lot. Like I never really had a problem with it until probably like 6 weeks ago. All of a sudden, it started being a problem.
Have you tried, this sounds redundant, but have you tried uninstalling and reinstalling with the update?
Discord.
Yeah, Discord.
Yes, yes, I have.
Mine,
I'm an IT nerd, so
so am I.
did that a couple times just because as you know, that's always the first solution because half the time it actually fixes it.
It actually worked for me.
Well, maybe I have to uninstall and reinstall.
Now, when you uninstall it, do you restart your computer?
No, I have it on my phone, so
Or
I still did the same,
again,
but
restart
yeah.
your phone, shut your phone
Yeah,
right
yeah.
off, and then restart it?
Yep.
Okay, we're coming back, guys.
Because
Alright,
with me, I had to shut it or delete it, uninstall it, shut the whole system down, bring it back up, then reinstall it fresh with the update, and it stopped it.
Well, I'll try it again. I'm up for anything. It's
I wish you
been
luck.
getting worse lately, so
Well, a lot of it is because of this virus that's going around, and so many people are online and everything. It's cutting into the waves for it.
yeah.
Being
Bandwidth.
IT, you'd understand that.
Sorry, that was a long time, guys.
Oh, that's all right.
Uh,
We were busy understanding who I am.
Yeah, we bonded. We're actually now best
A little
friends.
bit,
We've
not
all
a
ex-
lot,
we
just a little bit.
And in about
We
9
all
months, there's
spent
gonna be some little grun corn babies running around.
So Grun and Corin
Maybe.
return from their conversation down the hall, and I'll let them handle it from there.
Grun's gonna walk in. His shield is on his back, and he's holding in his hand this. I may butcher the description of it, Jason, but it's basically looks like a warhammer made out of that same. Well, you guys didn't see it. Out of like this glass steel stuff, and he's got a big old minotaur grin on his face. Guys, look.
Where'd you get that?
Cor,
Where'd you steal that?
I didn't steal it. I found it. And each of you guys, I think, if what Corum told me is right, is going to get something like this as well. And I'm going to take my battle axe out and I'll look at Fulmer. Fulmer, your axes are shit. Here, have this one. And I'll give you a battle axe +1, Fulmer.
And Fulmer's gonna gag as Grun gets close because his breath stinks.
Oh, you want me to take it back? Okay, I'll take the axe back.
Your breath still stinks.
Well, fuck you then. I'll keep my axe.
You're a minotaur. Your breath's gonna stink. All you eat is grass.
Bertra, are you scared of this? And I'll hold out the giant slayer.
I don't want to touch it.
Okay.
Also,
anybody else? Go
Out
ahead.
of character, we don't know how many charges that thing has left, the Giant Slayer.
No, you
How many more
don't.
people can bond to it?
Sure.
Great.
Good thinking.
All
Hold
right, so
on.
I got all kinds of magic shit. You guys are
Hey,
screwed.
that's a two-handed weapon for you to hold on to. That's not a bad thing, right? It's a great sword, right?
No, it wasn't a great sword.
Oh, long sword.
Yeah.
Just longsword.
Mm.
So
All
actually,
right. So
for her, it'd be a short sword.
Corm says, "Go ahead, Corm, if you want to explain what you figured out by looking at it."
Well, we believe that some of these rods of this material that Grun discovered in here, we have a theory. It's just a theory at this point, but Grun has apparently proven that true. That after spending some time with this material in your possession, you can effectively bond to it. And while watching Grun before my very eyes, this rod turned into a hammer with a minotaur sculpted head and smoky glass quartz all running through it. It's quite impressive.
Yeah, look at it. Fucking
And
cool.
what Grun is lofting in front of it's a warhammer, hand and a half, so it's a versatile warhammer for him. Perfectly proportioned to Grun's size and stature. The head of the warhammer looks like two raging bulls on either side of it, and the whole hammer is made of a smoky, semi-transparent glass that is almost a smoky gray in color, and goes down to the handle, and the handle seems to be wrapped in very ancient hide of some kind.
What do you guys think? I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna smash it into the wall a couple times.
Fulmer is gonna severely slap Grun on the back, congratulating him on his discovery, and stare at awe at the handle that Grun is holding.
Just at the handle.
The handle's in your hand. The whole thing is,
Oh,
is
okay,
in awe.
yeah, okay, yeah, cool, right? A lot better than shitty battle. I mean, your battle axes you got there, right?
You're pushing it, Grun.
Wait, I tried to give you an axe. You tried to call it a piece of shit. So
No, I'm
You're
calling
lost.
your breath shit.
same thing. I'm gonna move
Weapon
away from
good,
Palmer.
breath bad.
So, getting back to the point, there's 5 more of these, and there are 5 of us.
Grun's gonna say, "Okay, who here doesn't think my breath stinks?"
No one raises their hand.
Everybody
Q
turns
will-
away.
Q will raise his hand.
It's not your breath
Bertram.
that stinks.
Oh shit!
Bertra will sort of raise her hands half and half, doing that sort of like, kind of motion. I've smelled worse.
Usually
Right,
when
well-
he comes out of the outhouse.
Where's that
Oil
oil?
doesn't count.
The oil's
Alright.
down the hall,
Oil's
Mr.
way
Grun.
down the hall in the portal room.
Are you gonna gargle with it?
Maybe, I don't know.
Don't gargle with that, Mr. Grun. That's not healthy.
All right.
Since one of the things he does healthy.
Who wants some of this magic glass steel?
Yes.
Line up.
I'll take a piece.
Come over
take
here.
a piece, and
not-
I,
I'm not
I
giving it
will not
away.
insult your breath for a while.
Come here. Come here. Get in front of me.
See you,
Roglin's are here first. Roglin, I'm gonna lean into your face. Oh, how would you like one of these pieces of glass?
Yeah, Roglin passes
I put one into his hand. Next.
Rogan gets a piece of glass and loses 6 hit points.
Do you think that what's in his mouth causing this odorous effect is plant based, to where the wand of plant destruction might help?
I was thinking so.
Hey,
Make
get
a
the fuck
con
away. I'll hand out the rest of them.
All right. Now, when you guys initially receive these, as I described earlier, they're about a foot and a half long, solid pieces of glass. Yes.
Sorry, I didn't hear you
cut
say
out the first part.
they're a
Oh,
boat,
sorry.
and that was all I got.
Sorry. They're about 6 inches across in diameter, and they're about a foot and a half long.
That's better. Thank you.
And they're made of a glass. It's just got a little bit of a smoky tint. Now the bars that are the rods that Grun is handing you are lighter in color than the hammer he's holding. And when you initially get them, they're cold to touch.
Not,
Not,
So,
not
uh,
cold
they're
to
gonna-
touch you, but they're room temperature. They're not.
Just gonna look at Grunt and be like, now what?
I'm gonna put mine just on my person in
Yeah.
my
He had his
belt loop.
in his pack, so
So when it starts feeling warmer, it's going to start talking to you, and it's going to say something like, "What weapon do you want? This is only for you," and "Are you proficient?" or some bullshit like that. And then you basically say what you want, and then bam, there it is. Isn't that right, Quorum?
I believe I wasn't in your head, but that is what it appeared to be how it happened.
Yeah. So there you go. Merry Christmas. Or Happy New Year. Happy, what's my god? Imyats? Ramyats? I forget his name.
It's not very devout.
No, not really. Something about a bell. People
Oh,
come
man,
around
that's
and
the
worship this
bell?
freaking bell or something, and it's
my
all
gosh,
stupid
and
shit.
answer the bell is your god.
Well, you remember my bio, right?
Yeah,
The only reason I believe in it because that's what my dad did. That's what all the people.
yeah,
Stupid.
Yeah, okay, I'd forgotten that, but
Yeah.
for those of you that want to go check in the lore book, that's actually in the lore book. It's one that I wrote for the
Yep.
campaign.
Yeah, stupid God, whatever. He never
Okay.
talked to me.
Out of character wise, GM wise, you guys are gonna have those things on 8 hours to begin to respond to you. That's why Grum was able to pull it off. He had it with him the entire time he was on watch, and that night when he was resting.
Sorry, guys, I did not know that.
Yeah, Grun did not know that.
So he was standing there talking to me and gaining all this while I was thinking he just had bad breath.
Well,
Yep,
you're the
pretty
new guy,
much.
you know. I wasn't gonna indulge with you, the new guy. What I was.
Oh, but you pry all the information out of me, you could, but you wouldn't give me
You
any
just-
information.
I actually shared this with the guys in our private chats. This guy's talking to me all freaking night, talking about his dad, all this shit. I'm like, whoa, that's a little too much information. But he just wouldn't
Except I
stop
never
talking.
mentioned a word about my dad, you dwarf.
Wait a minute, that was in there, wasn't it? Let me go back and read all
No,
this shit.
No, it's not.
go all the way back.
It's the
Not
dad of the
about my
children.
dad. It's about my training with the Dragonborn, you know.
We know how regular we are
Well-
based on what you've shared in chat.
In the one part that you did whisper to me, you said your dad was a great hunter.
That's all
Yeah.
I said at the very
Oh,
beginning.
so
but
you
you
did
never
talk about
listened
your
to
dad.
me.
You read the first sentence.
And that's the
That's all
part,
you read.
and that's where you lost Grun. After that.
God, this guy keeps talking about his
Grun's
dad.
like daddy issues.
I am never sharing anything with Grun again.
We've all learned
I was
that.
being nice.
Wise choice. Okay, so where are you headed, Q?
I'm just gonna go down the hall and let them keep talking.
Okay.
All right.
Start
I'm-
watching the next space.
Quick question out of character. Does everybody have their little glass bar?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, just add it to your sheet, and when enough time's elapsed, I will unveil to each of you individually what happens.
So
I
out
gave
of
mine to the
character,
bird.
out of character, I gotta ask Jason. So I apologize. I don't remember the exact details of this. So all these magic weapons that I have,
Mhm.
I mean, if I try to give them to somebody else, are they not going to work? Are they going to be less effective? How
Do
does
you
that
wear
work?
gloves or do you not wear gloves? I mean, that's kind of a big thing in this.
I don't wear
Yeah.
gloves when I'm holding my weapons.
Yeah.
No.
Like I have luxurious cowhide gloves.
Hey, what?
Grun does have cowhide gloves too.
So, magic items in Eldarin, when a magic item is crafted, it can only bond or be used by so many people because it actually draws the magic inherent in the person into the weapon, into itself, to itself. Typically, most items can be used by 3 wielders before the magic that creates them, the connection to the magic, because magic itself is damaged here before it stops functioning. And in the case of all the magic weapons that you've had so far, they've all only had one owner, you.
Okay.
So there would be able to pass it on 2 more times, which is why typically when handling magic item, you would wear gloves or use a towel or something to pick it up with so that you don't make a connection to it and ruin it. Because what could happen literally is Grun grabs an item and looks at it, that burns a connection. Then you hand it for him to identify, and if he didn't have gloves on, that burns a second connection. There'd only be one connection, potentially one connection left if there was 3 connections in it.
So does that mean I'll burn one connection with all this glass steel? Or is it only
No.
after it's been formed?
That's different. It's an
Okay.
The glass steel it's more or less an artifact.
And if
Okay.
you look up at Quorum's identify spell, it says Quorum Phelan closely examines the object before him with practiced gloved hands.
Yes. I saw that in there. You put
it's
Yeah.
it's even written in there just to kind of
Okay.
be careful about it.
Okay.
and it's
All right.
something that all of you would be familiar with.
Yeah.
having been a part of the work.
Okay.
I imagine Bertra like has armor and the gloves.
Right.
Speaking
so
of
let-
which,
Yes.
I'm going to use my potion of diminution.
Oh, to get to that hallway. Excellent.
Yep. And let
We'll
me
drop you
just.
I'm not going to drop your token. I started doing it. Okay. So
4 hours. Sorry.
suddenly Bertra is like half her size, almost the size of a halfling.
Nice.
Rather large halfling, but a halfling.
Oh shit, my connection
Oh.
has been interrupted.
Yeah, that
That's
would.
okay.
Yeah, should be.
Whoa,
If it's half
stop
the
here.
size, be 8'1".
Yeah,
Okay, sorry, I'm back.
it's fine.
4'1",
Stop.
sorry.
Q, stop. So the room that you've just moved into, Q, it's filled with a mist and a cloud and smoke. And it's impossible to see across it.
Okay. I did have Oscar fly across, and I'll
Yes,
have him
Yeah, that's
swoop,
fine.
swoop around real quick and swing back, and
Okay.
just tell me if there's anything that stands out as anything that I should be worried about.
Give me a perception check from Oscar. Okay. Oscar didn't. I mean, Oscar can't see much either, but he doesn't alert you to anything out of the ordinary. Oh, look. Oscar
Oh.
tripped it.
Oh no.
Actually,
Drafts are
that's-
us. What the hell? That's awesome, dude.
That's
So the
fine.
best
I somehow don't think Oscar is gonna fall.
Yeah, Oscar
I don't
doesn't
think so.
fall. Oscar had swooped low, and he comes back, and he's very agitated.
Alright, I got this. I got this. Rogan's gonna move up, and he's gonna look in the room, and he's gonna use, because he can actually use this for once, and he's gonna feel his way out. The blind.
I'm gonna tell him
More ways than one.
Oscar's hinting that there's something like a pit. So
So you like
Thanks.
every like it's 10-foot pole, so he can feel.
Yeah. So you
So,
feel
like-
about 5 or 10 foot, about 5-10 foot away from the and feel the edges of a pit going down.
I'm feeling around too. I don't know if it's
Yeah.
wider or.
I put it on the map so you can see it.
Yeah.
Because the way you're
Uh,
approaching it.
Yeah. All right.
We'll
and
kind
then,
of I'll grab his cloak a little bit and kind of reach a
Yeah.
hand behind me.
I'm gonna just call out, follow the room to the, stay by the walls to the north.
Bertrand
Well,
thinks
you're
maybe
so
it's a small
cool.
drop.
How do you know where the pit is, Q?
The
My bird.
Following the bird.
He's following his bird.
The bird.
Why would you walk to where you're like half on the pit, half not on the pit?
it's hard to move on this. I have the thing. It's auto set to grab onto square.
Yeah, so do I.
It's when I
That's
put
why
it
you
here.
stay next to the wall.
Well, because if I use the pole along the edge of the pit, that helps me know, like, follow along the edge of it. Yeah. Actually, it's a 10-foot pole anyways.
Then I'll step
So
to the
there's a
side
passageway
and
on the other side, and once you get the other
I'll
side,
let you guys go first.
slope.
Tell Grun there's a hole.
Nobody told Grun.
Oh yeah, did anybody say anything to me?
Grun, you
Yeah.
you
Grun
would have
might
heard.
Followed with somebody.
Where's it at?
I'm
Right in front of your
gonna poke him with the pole.
I'm gonna like start to swim, like my arms like swimming motion and blowing.
I'm
I'm pretty sure you would have seen. You would have been.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you have followed? You
Kinda
saw her
hard not to
shift
see
to the right.
Bertrand.
All right, yeah, I can see her above the fog, right?
Okay, well,
Actually,
Grun, stop. Go back to where you was
Fuck.
at, please.
Right here, or the
Down one
previous
more.
one.
Strength check. I need you to make a contested strength check against something.
Son of a bitch. Oh, strength. I'm not reading anymore though. Damn it.
Nope.
But strength is still my thing. Save or check? There's a difference.
contested is checked, right?
Or it'd be athletics, contested athletics, depending on what it is.
Oh.
Like if it's a grapple, he'd use athletics or acrobatics, whichever is
Yeah.
higher.
This would be a save.
Strength save. Kabam!
Give me a second. It's actually loading.
Nice. Not bad.
24.
Could be better, but not bad.
Also, you wouldn't see Bertra above the fog. She's only 4'1".
Oh shit.
Yeah,
She's half
yes,
her
we're
size
trying-
now.
I just rolled a d20 because the sheet's actually trying to load in the background. Now I got it coming up, but it's not loaded yet. Apparently, there's an update to the sheet. You feel, as you start to make your way around the pit, you feel a gentle nudge from behind, Grun.
The fuck? I'm gonna take my hammer and slam it right behind me.
Make an attack roll at disadvantage, since you
Oh,
don't know
shit.
what you're swinging at. You're swinging in the fog.
Something's freaking pushing me, you son of a bitch. So
we don't
Corner
see
might
this
have
all.
an idea.
We're just gonna hear Grun.
Yeah.
disadvantage.
Yes, disadvantage.
I'm just gonna pick somebody just so I have a target.
That's fine.
Wow, that's a disadvantage.
Yeah, that's a disadvantage. So you
Can't even do that good at advantage.
hammer around Grun, and you feel it impact something.
Guys, there's something in there. I just hit it.
We're all on the other side. Like, Grun, you've got to come around the pit.
There's something in there. It just tried pushing me. I hit the fucker.
Grun, I need you to just you to give me an initiative. Actually, the rest of you go ahead and give me initiative. I'm keeping the creature on my layer. So
Ooh. Makes sense being the furthest away.
Yeah, me too. Oh, I had that on disadvantage.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
you're
got a
right
14,
close.
so that's one.
So it should have been a 15.
Yeah.
Justin. Anybody in?
No,
Fine.
sorry.
So I could tell it was trying to push me in the pit, right, Jason?
Yes. You can tell it's trying to be shut.
Alright.
But you don't know what shut.
Alright, so for reaction, I'll just kind of yell that something tried pushing me in. But I hit it. At least I think I did.
Yeah, you think you
Out of character, each square represents 10.
5 foot. 5
5.
Well, 5.
Right. It's only 10 if it's difficult.
Yeah.
Wasn't sure.
By the way, shall I have my token resides? Considering it's combat and stuff, it'll be easy to see which square I'm in. Because I'm like this for 4 hours.
Yeah.
Outside for 4 hours. Nice.
It would be if it. But I also have a D4 less weapon. My penalty.
Yep.
So that's what reduce does. So we'll just take away my D4 from my class thing.
Yep. That makes sense. Okay. So let me get combat advice in. So let me get that started. There we go. So, bro, you hear Grun yammering about something's in here.
Alright, so did I actually hear what he said?
You heard him say there's something in here. He thinks he hit it.
Alright, I'm gonna move back over here. Let's see if that's it. Yeah, 10 feet. I'm like, Grun, grab my pole.
Whoa, what?
You're just gonna, Grun's just gonna see my my
I'm thinking
collapse
big
on
Minotaur
pole.
grabbing your pole is going to prove
Yeah.
Sticking your pole in my face. Damn it.
I'm gonna extend my my pole over that way.
And this
Stop.
is why we have an adult-only rating. In YouTube.
So yeah, I'm gonna extend the collapsible pole to something to grab onto to help him get around.
All right. Anything else?
No, that's it. So the pole's there, so you can use it to. Could I ready to now? If I retract the pole while he's holding on to it, would that like allow him to come towards me specifically? Or I guess he could just.
Only, yeah, he has to decide what he's doing at that point. So.
Or he could just.
I'm not touching that. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Grun, you're
Well,
up.
So there's a pole kind of poking at you now, Grun.
What are you doing, Grun?
Oh, it's my turn? Oh,
Yeah.
shit. I don't like having poles in my face. Let me just do it this way. I'll do a wisdom. If I do a higher than 10, then I'll do what he said. Otherwise, I'm like, fuck this. So, wisdom check. Yeah. F this. I'm like, get your pole out of my face. And I'm going to try to swing again.
Okay. Give
I'm
me a
assuming
roll
it's
with
doing
disadvantage.
disadvantage, right?
Yes.
And I said earlier that my shield was on my back, so I'll stick with that still. It's versatile. So my AC is actually down by whatever that would be as well,
-2.
which is really stupid of me, but oh well. Yeah, there we go.
Your hammer whiffs through the air.
But I do get more than one attack.
Yes.
So I'm actually going to take one step this way, but still swing in the same spot, like right in here.
So when you step that way, you're gonna more or less, slide
I'm
on
putting-
the side of my pole.
I'm moving your pole out of my way. I'm like slapping it.
Stop
Get on
riding
my
his
face.
pole.
Get on my face.
On the upside, that means the pole is between you and the hole.
All right, so does that 17 hit anything?
Actually, yes, it does. It really hit something.
I don't see any blood or anything or any.
No, you just
Silhouette.
on the hammer.
There's something still there. I'm hitting it. So I'm actually gonna step this way and continue hitting. Actually, it's my horn. The last one. The last one's a bonus action. Actually, you know what? I never even raged.
No, you didn't.
So take 2 damage off of that last one then. And now I'll rage. And that'll trigger my Storm Aura in that general area.
You have to be able to see it. For your storm aura.
Yep.
Oh,
I see it.
creature you can see.
Well, again, I hit
All
it
you can
twice,
see is
so I got
mist.
I got a general idea where it is, but that's Jason's.
She's missed. I'll give it to
Alright.
you. I'll give you a disadvantage on that. Let's see. What is that? Dex there.
Very dexterous. It's here.
Yes.
It's right here. And that's one of my ones I hit it. Or missing.
Fulmer.
So I'm gonna slide up beside Grun.
We can't actually see Grun.
You can't actually see anybody.
Can you see me?
Okay.
Because he's right next to me.
I
That's how
can't.
thick this fog is. Nope.
Okay, I'm gonna move forward until I run into Grun.
Okay.
So we're dropping the pit.
Make a dex save.
Make it hurt.
Now he's running into Rogan's pole.
He's running into my pole. Yeah, like my pole is.
Yeah. Yeah, I know where your stick is at.
I ducked under the pole.
You can't see the pole.
No, you didn't.
You're not helping.
You lost your footing and you fall.
Can he grab the pole?
Nope, I'm gone.
You hear a rattle, a crash, and a
I
splash.
heard Matthew just laughing in the background.
My own son threw me in the pit.
I didn't. You got pushed by something.
Your pole.
Hey, you're the one that ran blind.
You're the one that hit your pole extent.
Don't be sticking your pole out where you can't see.
You take 11 points of damage. You find yourself treading
Hold on.
water.
How many points damage?
I already got it for you. 11.
Okay.
You fell 40 foot.
Ooh.
Water.
Ouch. Splash. Sploosh. Now I'm wet and mad at bro.
And there's no fog where you're at, so you can actually look up and above you.
You can see the pole hanging over it. Right in this corner.
Okay, thanks. And still cursing bro.
Okay. And now it's the guest monster's turn, so we'll let the guest monster do what it's doing.
Can't hear you, Marty.
Someone fell down the pit, and he can fly. So why should it attack the people in the air?
Wait, what?
And it flies down the pit.
Does it hit the pole?
Nope.
Yeah.
Fulmer's like, crap.
Is this revenge? Isn't this what killed Tegan?
No. Tegan died from a dragon.
No, Tegan died
No.
to the in the Phantom Stalker things and Curio.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
And I was like, this feels like revenge.
So the Phantom Stalkers are going to attack the guy who didn't do a damn thing to them, but not attack the guy that did dirt. Oh my god!
Hey, D&D rules, you always kill the one who's weakest, and you just fell down a 40-foot pit.
I thought it was kill the caster first.
Double 40 foot.
Q, you're up. You heard a splash.
Okay. I
Shoot some
would.
arrows, Grun's direction.
No, I would definitely not do that. I would back into this other hallway as I'm feeling along the wall. I would see Corum, and then I would step around him and yell out to Mr. Grun, stay out of the hallway across, and I will just hold my arrow, and I guess I'll take a shot if it looks if I hear from Grun that he's not in the way.
It's nicely sloped. And if you go much further back, you won't even be able to see it.
Are you shooting between my legs now? Yeah.
I'm a good shot.
Between his rod and between your legs? No.
God.
If I couldn't make a shot from here, I'll move back.
And you
to
can make
this
a shot.
place.
It's just further back. You're not going to have it.
That's fine. I wouldn't know who fell in the pit. I wouldn't know if it was one of our people or whatever is charged to push and run. So I'd have
By the way, there's a
no
door
logical reason to take a shot.
that you
As long as it stays shut, we're good. I'll whisper. I'll whistle for Oscar and tell him to keep an eye on the door.
Okay, so did you take a shot?
No, I was just gonna hold it and wait for either Grun to say he's not in the way or.
That's what I want to make sure.
Okay, so free action for Grun to reply.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm in the way. I can't see you. It's right here.
Shoot him. Who cares?
And then I'll just yell duck. I guess I'll take some shots into the dark. And
I don't think it's a duck. It's bigger than a duck.
I'll be like, Grun, duck, Corum, don't duck. I guess I'll take a shot.
Okay, give me a roll. With disadvantage.
Magic missile into the darkness.
Yeah, let me do that as an archer.
You don't impact anything.
Arrow skitters across the floor.
I don't think it's where you said it was, Mr. Grun.
It's not a duck.
That's it.
Correct.
I got nothing. Nothing logically.
I mean, so our sight just stops like right at this line, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I just check. Yeah, I don't have anything to kind of disperse the wind or anything like that. I really gotta change Corm's spells. Spells are shitty.
That doesn't bode
Yeah, I
well
know.
for me.
I hate every single one of them. All right. So yeah, Corum's just going to. Do I have to have line of sight to vicious mockery or something?
Yeah, you do.
I'm
Yeah, they'll
sh-
see it.
You see within range. Okay. All right.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Talk shit to the mist?
I could. I mean, if the mist is like a thing in of itself, but I can see the mist.
Okay.
You stupid mist! Smoke is way cooler.
Get a little
The
more
mist doesn't
forceful.
seem to mind what you're saying.
All right. I don't think I hurt the feelings of the mist. That's
Try it,
my
Mr.
turn.
Corum.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see that we had a timer.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yes.
I had to spush. And so Bertra's gonna grab the 50-foot of rope out of her pack and chuck it down the hole. Is ever down there? Grab the rope.
Okay.
And it's in a slightly more squeaky voice. Like- yeah.
Okay, so you chuck it the rope down there, rope falls into your head, falls.
And
Okay, 50-foot rope, right?
yeah,
5 foot back from the hole, it's a 40-foot hole. Okay, yeah.
and
Make
I'll
sure there's enough ropes for Fulmer to get a hold of you on the other end.
yeah, and I'll say, and I'll hold my action to pull up when I feel someone grab onto it.
Now we're gonna do something I don't normally like to do, but it is kind of come here and we'll pick up this, whatever this is.
I'll say, this thing's 10 feet across, or is it like...
It's 10 foot across, yeah.
Alright, so my pole won't quite fit enough to... I could literally just like, boom, pole on top, tie rope, look, we can all climb out if we get fall in the hole.
That you can. Or you
I
try.
can fly.
But like I said, we'll stop it there. Let me stop.
All right, so I got a quick question for you, Jason. So